Welcome back, chat. Welcome back. We are here with our wonderful guest. Happy Sunday, June 23rd, 2024. How are we doing today, Queen?
I am great. And good morning, everybody in chat.
Let's go, chat. Yeah, awesome to have you here. I'm sure I'm a little nervous. I got my coffee in me, so I got the jitters myself. So hopefully we're smooth, calm, collected. Love the makeup in the background. I know I said the same thing. Great makeup, great background. Love the vibes. Happy to have you guys here. Chachi, welcome in, my man. And chat. We can't forget the shoes and the socks. I apologize to Queen. I apologize, guys. Let's get them on for you. There you go. It is bright, but yeah, you guys can't even see because of how bright it is in this room. But we got the eyeball socks on for the occasion. We got a great horror streamer here, so yeah, we had to pop out the eyeball socks. The little horns are cute. I know the little horns are awesome. Are those attachments that go on the headset, or are they built into the headset?
I got them off Etsy, and they have like the Velcro, or is it like the Vel straps or whatever?
Okay.
Yeah, they just kind of go around the headset. I don't know what they're
Oh,
called.
that's awesome.
Velcro? Are they Velcro?
Yeah, Velcro. Yeah, I like. Yeah, my kid loves Velcro. She's all into arts and crafts, so she like always has to have some Velcro, some felt, all that good, lovely stuff. Big love from MD. Let's go, Chachi. Yo, yeah, I don't know what's up with the shout out thing and why it's doing my game titles, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to look into that and see which bot is doing that. Might be Wisebot or Streamer Bot, or not Streamer Bot, Streamlabs. But yeah, no, welcome to the stream. We got a lot of W's in chat today, so I'd just like to give you guys a hello again and a shout out. But we got our guest on today's episode 138 of the Jokerdad Spotlight. I can't believe we're pushing on the 140th episode. We wanted to have you on here on Friday, but unfortunately I fell under the weather. Was feeling like shit. I was gonna try to push through, but I was like, yeah, I don't think it's fair to the audience. I don't think it's fair to the guests that I come on and have very low energy and just trying to like skate through it. It's we wanted to have a good time, and here we are. So awesome to have you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, no worries at all. I completely understand. So, I mean, I'm excited to be here.
Awesome. No, I'm excited to have you here because your content, I really enjoy it. I'm all about horror streamers. That's kind of like my vibe as well. We try to give the circus theme, but also a little bit of darkness here onto the stream. So when I came across your stream and the vibes, and you also do art, which is amazing. We've got artists in our family, so we try to and we got friends who we've met even in real life. Foxy Pon, she hasn't streamed in a while, but she does art as well. She's hops on and uses her drawing tablet and does digital art just like yourself. She's a great streamer, but I need to reach out. We went. It's weirdly enough. You say, where are you originally from, or can you tell us where you're from? Maybe give us a rundown of who you are as well, if you want.
Sure. So originally I was from Onstead, Michigan, and I don't honestly don't remember a lot from where I lived when I was born, and then I moved to Tennessee because my dad had a job, so it was a relocation. So Tennessee was where I was raised, Centerville, Tennessee. So that's a very small town. Literally, you could just drive right through it and don't even know it. But it's just I lived on a property, 20-acre property, and I enjoyed like living in the country and pretty much country.
Yeah, that's kind of how me and Joker Mom we grew up in Tennessee, as I was mentioning the other day in your stream that we grew up in Nashville, good old city, but then we've been in the outskirts as well. It's like it doesn't take but a hop and a skip to get onto a country road around Tennessee. You can get lost in the woods so easily. So I grew up in the what do they call them? Are they cracks? I grew up in the cracks, the creeks, right?
Well, they call well whenever I lived in Tennessee, they would call it the boonies.
Yeah, the boonies, yeah, the boondocks. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. You get lost out there. In Tennessee is like, you got spiders and like you said, water snakes and like it's just not big animals. Yeah, you were talking about Black Panthers. Like they released some Black Panthers to control the deer population or something.
Yes. So in Tennessee, I my parents didn't even know that they had Black Panthers, but I thought it was crazy at first because like I said, I was in my parents' house just kind of gazing out the window because I was just kind of zoning out and stuff as a kid. I had huge imagination, so I was kind of staring out the window. There was a Black Panther that came across their driveway, and I was like, "Wait!" I kind of was dumb, really, just like kind of in that kind of state to where am I going crazy? Am I seeing things? So like I actually saw it, and I did let them know that I seen a Black Panther, and then that's when I was terrified to go outside because Black Panthers are not afraid of humans. They're very aggressive, so I was like, I don't want to go outside no more by myself.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, what do you can't really do much. I've been chased by some dogs, but not no Black Panthers. So I don't know. And they're probably very, very fast, right? Like they're very powerful animals, huge muscles in their body. Like I don't see how you would be able to fight one off. Like, you know.
No. Mm-mm. So they're very aggressive and they're very quick on their feet. They can climb trees really well. So that's why I was terrified.
Yeah, shit, I can't climb trees very well, so that puts me in a stage. So even if I wanted to get up in a tree, it probably wouldn't happen very quickly. I'd have to need like a step stool with my old ass and all that stuff. But oh man, that terrifies me a little bit. I'm not a fan of big giant cats like lions. Little domesticated house cats. It's like, oh, it's so cute, but you throw 100 times its size with huge power and a determination to eat me for lunch. I'll pass on all of that.
Yeah. Yeah. It was terrifying. Like I just didn't go outside by myself. I always kind of had either one of my brothers or somebody to go outside with me because they thought I was straight up crazy, but I was like, I'm not crazy. Like I legitly seen a Black Panther. I was like, oh my gosh, nope, nope, and nope.
No, yeah, no, that's something. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to go outside for quite some time, at least without someone else, right? Like at least someone to keep a lookout, or because you never know if they're around, they might be kind of. I was almost going to say hibernating, but I don't, they don't hibernate. But they might have like a den or an area which they're kind of territorial, right? Might have babies nearby. I'm not sure how many were in that area or how many they may have released. But yeah, that's crazy to imagine. Because like, what's the bigger threat, right? Like, I would imagine they would only release animals that have like a something that combats them, like bears. Maybe I guess bears could, maybe I don't know how all that works, but I would think there would be nothing to kill them at that moment other than poachers or hunters. Like maybe they allowed hunters to hunt them at some point. But yeah.
I'm not really sure on that, but I know for a fact that there were also cougars. So I don't know if I'm pretty sure panthers would probably take on cougars, and because panthers are freaking strong. But I'm not really sure about bears. I haven't really seen any in Tennessee. I'm sure there is. Maybe like the brown or the yeah, it's the brown bears, I believe, not the black bears. I'm not sure. But my dad did tell me a story about this hunter that actually went out hunting for, I guess, whether it was deer or something. But they actually saw a 14-foot bear. That one actually took a lot of ammo to kill. They actually did kill it, and they did have it on display at some museum, but it's literally 14 feet.
Yeah, maybe you're from Tennessee and a redneck when the animals you kill have to be put on display. Look what I killed, y'all! This damn big ass bear. You got to be able to show it off. Yo, never enough caffeine. Hi, yo. Welcome to the stream. We got our wonderful guest here right on the other side here. Queen of the Damned. Amazing streamer. Highly recommend checking her out. Wonderful artist, wonderful horror game enthusiast. and also loves coffee. You know who likes coffee? Jokerdad loves coffee. And if you guys didn't know, we got our own merch here in the kingdom. We got some coffee cups, some t-shirts, some hats, as you guys can see. So if you guys want to check that out, exclamation point merch, you can support the community as well. But yeah, guys, 138, I believe. I think we're at 138. They just fly so much when it comes to having guests on. But I like having guests on because not only does it showcase them to the community, gets a fresh new look of eyes, but later on with possibilities that as you continue to grow as a content creator, this show will help you because we upload these onto major podcast platforms like Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio. So all these, audio companies, there is a presence for you. So if you get Google search down the road, it shows that, hey, this individual's been on this show, where you're on YouTube, things like that. So it kind of just helps, spotlight your content a little bit more throughout the journey. So it's awesome to have you here and be able to, show you off to the community, but also hopefully down the road on your journey as well. So how long have you been streaming?
So I originally started streaming like I think a year or so ago. It's only been like 2 years, but I kind of tested the waters with like Beat Saber and then some other game that I used to play,
Oh, you did
VR
some
chat.
VR? Ooh,
Yes,
nice.
I do have a VR headset, Valve Index, and I don't get in it that much because I get really bad motion sickness, and I literally vomit. Well, you don't want to hear all that. Sorry, sorry,
Yes, no,
too
go
much. Yeah,
ahead. You vomit. I love it. Vomit. No, sorry. Go ahead.
no, no, you're good. I just don't want to go like it. I literally get sick for like a whole day, and I get really bad headaches from it because of the constant pressure from the headset, no matter how loose I get it, or the eye strain that it causes. So
I feel like
I
that's typical. I almost think like if you don't get that stuff, you're not like a human being. I don't know. Like I've played those VR things and I get the same way. The Joker mom's the same way. Like everybody I know usually, like you said, headache from the pressure of the device sitting on your head. I mean, that's weight that's on your neck. Like, you probably get shoulder pains that could go up into your neck and stuff. And then, like you said, eye strain. You're not supposed to have anything that close to your eyes. In general, I don't care how well it's designed, and we're not meant for that. And then, as well as just the perception of reality, once you're in it, it throws off your vertigo, things like that. So, but no, they're awesome
yeah.
games. I played the Beat Saber at my son's mom's house, and I didn't want to stop playing it. I was like, this is really fun. And then I'm like, he's like, Dad, but I want to play. And I'm like, but you have this all the time. This is Dad's time. And then so I played a little bit more, but I could tell like 6 hours playing that, 4 hours playing that, I'd be done and have a bad headache.
Yeah, so originally, like when I was actually kind of built for a tolerance for my VR headset, I would literally play like Beat Saber like for 6 hours. That's the longest I've ever played my VR headset. And then afterwards, like for a whole day, I just didn't feel very good because it was just the constant pressure and the eye strain. But like freaking Beat Saber is like really good for my ADHD because I do have ADHD, and sometimes like some games will like kind of like it depends on like how well it catches my attention or how I'm feeling at the moment. But like most games, I kind of just like get kind of not hyper focused, but just like where I just get bored of it easily. So I kind of find a game that will help me with my ADHD and focus, like the attention span, as I call it.
Yeah, no, I think that's the hardest part. I think a lot of gamers, I would say not all of us, but a lot of gamers, I probably have a form of ADHD myself. I know my oldest, she has autism, things like that, and it's very hard to keep engaged in certain games for me. Like I lose interest very quickly. That's why I play Fortnite. It kind of keeps me on my edge constantly, so I'm engaged the entire game. If there's slow parts in a game or there's areas at which like it's very story driven, I'm like snoozing off. I'm like, this is a bore fest. So it's very hard, even though the content may be great. Like, the story's great. I'm enjoying it, but it's like it's just not engaging me enough to keep me intrigued in it. So that's always been a struggle when it comes to finding games or what to play. But yeah, no, it's and there was, what was the question I was going to ask you? Yeah, what got you into streaming? So you said you've been streaming for about 2 years now, going on that. Which you've done an amazing job, on your stream. I see that you have a lot of things added, and we'll highlight over some of those here in a minute. But you seem like you've branded yourself really good. I like when I see good branding on people's streams, the effort they put into their stream, and you put in some effort. So it's always great. So what got you
Yeah.
into streaming?
Sorry. So like the reason why I got into streaming is because like I absolutely love to create the entertainment for people. Like I just enjoy having, people enjoy the content, like the entertainment. It's not about the video games. It's all about interacting with people and enjoying the person that you're like hanging out with or whatever you want to do, like the company of that person. I'm personally like all about, chatting. Unfortunately, I can't do like just chatting for like hours, but I can do like artwork. That's the main reason why I wanted to put my artwork out there, is because I am like huge, or like I have a huge passion for my artwork. So I wanted to show everybody my talent. And I think that's the main reason why I wanted to push for streaming, not because of the video games, but for my artwork alone, and also to get to know other people, the community, as far as like gaming, because I do gaming as well on the side, but I need to do more of my artwork streams like more often.
No, I 100% agree. I think if from my opinion, I mean, I love your gameplay streams, but I was able, with just watching you draw, I gave you a little insight on the Pennywise, with the manhole. I was like, this is where it's at, and it helped, put your spin on it, to where it worked all together, and I had fun just chatting with you for, God, I think it went on for a couple hours. I was like, holy shit, I've been sitting here chatting for a while, hanging out, and that's good, because like that's how you're doing a good job. That you've intrigued someone enough to stick around to chat for that long period of time, to where I lost track of the time. And then you're vibing, and so I would think honestly that's where your stream really shines, is those just chatting art streams. Definitely a cool thing. So keep up that. And as I was mentioning, maybe advertise if you're going to do that day prior. So like on a Thursday, if on a Saturday or Sunday you're going to do that. Make you a little flyer. You do art, so you could probably throw something together pretty easy, and then just advertise it out on social media. Maybe go out to. I've been very avid. I've been telling people lately. Facebook groups are really good for that. Join art based Facebook groups, so like artist groups, things like that. Show off, maybe like take a picture of one of the art you've done in the past, put a little streamer spin on it, like a picture of your logo, or a picture of you overlaying on top of it, and then just a stream time, start time, and then just share it half an hour before you go live with your link to your Twitch. Just advertise it out a little bit more. You'll be surprised how many other artists will come to your stream in support of you. And I think once you start tacking that on to just even one day a week for a 2-3 hour time period, you'll be surprised at how many people actually show up consistently after that. We tested it, I know, with a fellow community member, Wolf Puck, which hopefully he's having a good day. He's probably sleeping in. I know he works nights on weekends, but he's usually here, and he plays Star Trek, like a Star Trek game. And I mentioned to him, hey, get out there in these Star Trek communities, other people who like that interest, let them know when you're going to go live. And he had a couple hop in and talk about it, even though they play on different consoles, and I don't think it's cross play. So he wasn't able to play with them, but they were able to tell him, hey, I play it on this console. I like doing this. And that's how you do it. You build relationship and friendships with people. But you know all about that. You're a streamer, so.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, that is like point on. And the thing is, like, you got to build that community in order to, like, once you build that community, you know that you are growing and you're gonna get out there. That's the main part is to build that foundation with people, your community, and you just got to keep up with it, be persistent. And that's what I've been doing. I'm being like, just putting myself out there with, especially with my artwork. I think I need to focus more on that. I do enjoy video games, don't get me wrong, I enjoy video games, but like, I just tend to have that art block sometimes, and that's my issue because of, like, I don't know, it's just along with like, everything, honestly, and it gets hard sometimes, but I'm trying to get out of that art block.
Yeah, no, 100%. I understand that completely. My kid, like I said, she's 19, has the same struggles with art block. You know, she'll talk to me about it. She's like, "Dad, I don't know what to draw." You know, and she's big into the anime, so her art's really different. She likes custom, what she calls OG characters, original style designs of characters and stuff. So that's kind of her area. And she's more like fantasy style anime type things, and it just sometimes she just doesn't know what to draw, and she'll go days probably without drawing, and I think that's the hardest part, is getting back into the rhythm and the routine. But yeah, welcome in hardcore. Thank you. Is it hardcore cry, or see? Yeah, I think that's it. Yep, that seems it. Hardcore cry 3, or my is the 3 supposed to be an E? I'm so bad at names, guys. I apologize. But thank you guys for being here. We've got Queen Hawk with the get out and make connection and make friends. 100%. 100%. Just going live, I think, because there's so many people I know who will just go live for hours, and you will never see them anywhere out there. You know, and I've got other friends who go live a couple times a week for just a couple hours, 3, 4 hours. But whatever stream I go into, they're there. They're already there, hanging out, vibing with the streamer, which is great too. You know, don't overwhelm yourself with supporting people, because there is life outside Twitch, and I think that's something that people have to realize too. So be appreciative of just the people who even stop in and lurk. You know, they're taking the couple minutes of their time to pull you up, show you appreciation. And sometimes just because you don't see Jokerdad typing in your chat, and I tell this all the time, doesn't mean that I'm not there in the shadows. I'm always in the shadows, checking out the streams, vibing out, trying to show support, because sometimes I can't talk, right? And if I don't talk, it's because I can't commit to talking throughout the entirety of the stream or through a good portion of your stream. So I just won't say anything, and I'll just lurk, because I feel so bad to just throw up a couple emotes, because then I know the person wants to talk, right, guys? Everybody wants to talk with people, so you know, we do our best. My bad. I thought I was following you, Queen, but I am now. Let's go. When you hit it big, what is one thing you want to be able to really do, Queen?
So when I do actually make it to that point where partnership, the only thing I want to do is to be able to help my kids be able to go to college, do better than I did when I was growing up, because my parents were not wealthy, I would say. We struggled with everything. I had a big family, and I would like to see my kids basically do better in life, be able to go to college and exceed. Me personally, like, I'm okay with, it is what it is, my life, but I want them to succeed in life, and therefore I want to support my kids, but not like, basically show them a responsibility to be able to handle situations as far as like adult life, but I want to be able to see them succeed and not fail.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that's what any loving parent, I feel, would do, right? They want to see their kids in a better situation, better surroundings than how they grew up. Uh, a lot of people grow up in very harsh conditions. You know, me being one of them. But I appreciate it. It makes me appreciate more the simple things that I've come to enjoy in life. The things that I some would just take for granted, just having a good home cooked meal, being able to make sure I have good shoes on my feet, like growing up with shoes. Like I don't even like. I have a pair of shoes right now, guys. Let me. I want to show you. Hold on, guys. This is. I'm gonna show you these shoes, bro. These shoes. All right. These are not the nice.
Hey, Joker, did you want me to
Yes.
answer Hank's question? They asked me what
Yeah. Go
horror
ahead.
games.
Yeah. I haven't got down to that far on the chat log yet, but yeah, go ahead. What if he has a
Um,
question?
Yeah, so the horror games that I play, I do play Killer Clowns from Outer Space, that recent game that came out. I do play the Outlast Trials. I play just all kinds of horror games. Honestly, my favorite that I truly enjoy playing is Phasmophobia because I know it's not for everybody, but I just enjoy the fact that it's like kind of realistic to like a real ghost investigation in a way. Also, Demonologist is another one. I love the jump scares in it. That's amazing.
Yeah, I've got Phasmophobia, so we have to play sometime. I haven't played Phasma since like a long time ago. Now I see it looks like they've changed a lot of the user interface around. They've changed a little bit of like the level up stuff, I guess now, and so it's so much different. I'll need someone like you to be able to help me out. Uh, but yeah, Hank plays a lot of awesome games too. If you guys haven't got a chance to catch out Hank, we raided into Hank last night. A lot of great people were around to catch out his streams. Very awesome horror, dark vibe. Love it as well. So definitely recommend going over there and vibing with Hank sometime. Yo, Crash Monkey, thanks for the check in. Scapular Bark still hanging out with us as well. Thank you, Scap, for being here, vibing. We got Princess Jane, hardcore again here hanging out. So thank you. He says, "Good Queen is my sister-in-law, giving some support. I love it. I got to stick together, guys, with the love and support. We got Call Me in the house. I hate jump scares. I do too. And jump scares usually don't get me sometimes. Like so, I'm like the my reaction is like, oh, like I'm such a hard ass. You didn't even scare me, But it is what it is. I hope I didn't traumatize the raid, bro. I know, right? He was playing. Was it Blood? Not Blood Hunt. Blood. Or Manhunt. Manhunt. Thank you. I was thinking to myself, Manhunt. There we go. And yeah, old game, very brutal game. And then his vibes are so great, bro. I love your intro. I love your videos. I love. So like I said, man, we'll have to get you on the show. Very graphic game, yeah, for sure. And I think people they come and they watch me play Fortnite, and then we send them over to some wild ass gameplay, and they're like, "Oh, what's going on here? Where did Jokerdad send me?" Like surprise, motherfuckers, But we talk about the little things, the little things in life, like Princess Jane said, even having a roof over your head. Like we have to be very appreciative because there's someone else who's in a lot hardship than we are at that moment. Even though things look bad, there's some people experiencing worse. And I grew up with next to nothing, right? And when you grow up with next to nothing, you appreciate the little things you have. So I never want to get rid of anything. And I've got a very comfortable pair of Adidas that I don't want to get rid of, but they are beat up, guys. Look at these shoes. I have to show you. Like, look at the side here. There's a hole. You see that hole? There's a big hole in these shoes, and I don't want to throw them away. Joker Mom's like, you need to throw those shoes away. And I've got like 2 pairs that aren't even out of the box yet. Not these shoes, though. Pairs of different shoes that I bought, and I was like, I'm gonna need these shoes for later. But then I don't throw away the shoes that I do. And then look at the inside, bro. I don't even know how shoes get this way, but look at the inside of the shoe. Look, it's almost a hole at the bottom of it, and that's like the insole. That's where my heel has crushed into the fabric and have dug a hole into the shoe. But they're still comfy, and I still like them, so I wear them around. So much not nicer than my clown shoes. My clown shoes are just throw them away when he's gone at work in a couple weeks. Yeah, she knows I'll like put her in a headlock. I'm like, where are the comfy shoes? Sorry, I wouldn't do that, but it's a joke. It's a joke. But no, Joker Mom, don't throw away my fucking shoes. I don't even know if she's still here, chat. Sorry, but I hate horror, but only the horror stream I did, I really enjoyed it. Nice. And now the cat's over. What's up, kitty? Here, come here. Let me see if I'm gonna try to scoop him up real quick before he realizes what I'm
I
doing.
was just gonna say my dog wants attention.
I know the animals are like they're having a good time without me. How dare you? So, what kind of dog do you have? You can go ahead and tell us here. I'm gonna see if I can grab this cat.
Yeah, so I have a Dotson, or Dachshund. That's how you properly say that. He's a very spoiled dog. So I'm gonna pull him up here and show y'all.
Oh, look at him! Him so sweet. Oh, look at him kisses. I love animals. Animals are so much cooler than people. Sorry for the people in chat right now, but I mean, if you were that adorable too, I would like you as well. But
Yeah, his name is Zero.
oh, yeah. Ask the guest a question. Can you adopt me? Yeah.
Wait, is that?
He's a ham, adorable doggo. Yeah, exactly. Some big W's. So here we're gonna actually. I'm gonna look here. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna look here in the middle of the stream. I see that I got your about section here. You're a part of the stream team, the pack. We've got your artwork, your donations panel. We've got your TikTok. It says pronouns she and her, professional artist who loves games, and I have a funny sense of humor. I'm a variety streamer. I love horror games, and I love coffee. We've got your About Me section. I love your banners, so really cool banners there. I'm a chill person. I have a dog and a cat who I show a lot on my stream. I love horror related. My favorite holiday is Halloween. Kudos to that. That's one of our questions that we usually have here. Favorite holiday. And I love Halloween as well. The main games I love to play is Phasmophobia and Demonologist. I love to meet new people. I have ADHD and anxiety. I always try to stay positive when I'm going through things. I love rock and techno music. Let's go. Another big W. Some EDM. And then I'm also outgoing and very straightforward person. I feel free to chill and get to know me. Thank you all so much for your support. We got your schedule every Monday through Sunday, live from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. So a night owl here, guys. So if you're ever up late at night and you can't sleep, you're having troubles and struggles, or you're from a different country, which is a big W because we got a lot of Australians, a lot of UK here as well. So they're up late. And then we've got some rules. Be respectful. No spam posting or advertising in my chat. No harassment. Any racial words will be banned immediately. Have fun is all I ask. Don't self-promote another streamer unless the streamer follows and comes into my chat. I only give one strong warning, and that will not to be tolerate any negativity in my stream. Anything negative said will result in a timeout or ban. And then we have your thank you, gratitude banner here. I want to say thank you to every one of you who have been supporting me. I also really appreciate anyone who comes into my stream and says hello, tabs me up. Means a lot to me and everything that you do. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And then we got your Tangia, awesome. And then your stream schedule here, which I always recommend everybody putting one of these up. It's through Streamlabs. I believe it's through Streamlabs. Yep, Streamlabs stream and schedule and countdown kind of widget. Those things are really cool. I love it. And then we've got your tips and donations panel here. Donations help with supporting my stream, being able to buy games that are in my wish list or anything that is needed IRL. Every little bit helps support what I do. Awesome, guys. Yeah, go over, throw a couple bucks, get a indie game. That's what I love about the indie games. Indie games are awesome because they're usually a little bit cheaper than AAA titles and almost pretty much just as good. Because these AAA titles have been trash lately, chat. Let's give them a... But yeah, no, awesome. But yeah, we talked about getting you into some more Fortnite. I got to get some Fortnite games in with you sometime. I know you were talking about having the Michael Myers skin and the Xenomorph skin too. Those are my two that I've bought. I don't buy a lot of skins. We have the clown skins, so we kind of just rock those most of the time. But the Michael Myers and the Xenomorph were like a for sure thing I had to have. And then when you mentioned you had those skins too, I was like, yes, even more in common.
Yeah, I have a lot of skins on there because like I always try to get the really like unique skins because I am a very particular person where I like unique skins, so I try to grab the ones that I can, and because it takes a while for them to like come back into the shop. So like whenever I can, I try to get like new skins that I like. But mainly it's just because the I grew up on the classics of like aliens and stuff, so that's why I had to have that skin.
Yeah, for sure. No, I agree. Same thing, right? Like Aliens is classic. Those movies were awesome back in the day. I really enjoy them. Still, even now, they hold up pretty well for what they were then to the
Especially
new
Killer
ones.
Clowns. That was such a good movie.
Yeah, the kids like, oh, especially Killer Clowns. She was loving the. We introduced her to the Killer Clowns from Outer Space movie the other day, and she's 11, so she was like, that movie was good. I can't believe it's so old. And I'm like, oh, my heart, I'm like, it's like a dinosaur. It's ancient, but
It's
yeah.
ancient.
Yeah, she has a question. She always has when she realizes I'm doing the spotlight, she gets excited and has a question for the guest as well. So what's the question?
What is your favorite breed of cat and dog, and which one do you like more?
So what is my favorite breed of cat, and also do I like whether a dog or a cat?
Yeah.
I like personally I prefer dogs because they're more affectionate than cats are, because cats can be like, oh, I want a little bit of love and then I'm gonna go away
Yeah,
and do
more
whatever I want to
independent.
do. So like personally, I mean, I do have a cat. I love cats to death, but like personally, I love my dog because he's like my emotional support animal, and he's always right there if I'm having anxiety issues or any type of
Aw.
like mental health going on. He's right there. He knows something's wrong. He's just right there.
Mhm.
Also, the type of breed is my favorite breed is Dotson. And then, of course, for cats, I would say, honestly, I don't really have like a particular favorite cat. Maybe like Siamese, because I've had those in the past. So
Yep.
that would be my answers.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, we have a Flame Point Siamese.
Yeah, that's what our cat is a flame point Siamese. So it has pretty much all white, and then it's got like some orangish in him, a little fade of orange.
Oh,
Uh,
that's awesome.
yeah, he's a good cat. He's one of the ones like you were talking about, shows affection, and then kind of I'm done. But he has his moments where like he's very affectionate. I guess it just depends on his mood and what he's wanting, but or if he's really happy with you, he'll show how happy of you he is. Like he'll get on your chest if you're laying down, or and then he'll start purring and rubbing his face against you and stuff. And but right now he's just wanting second breakfast. He's so used to the wife waking up and feeding him breakfast, and then like 4 hours later, 3 hours later, I get up and then I feed him breakfast again because he's spoiled, and he knows he gets in a rhythm. But yeah, welcome in Jack or Jake. Jake, sorry, I'm so bad at names. Jake, welcome in. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. And then we got Hank's Alien Tech still hanging out with us, vibing. Queen Hawk, Hardcore Cries, a Hobby Twitch, calling people bullies. The pot calling the kettle black. He's the bully. No, I'm just kidding. And then we got Bellarina asks, "What's your favorite color?"
My favorite color would be purple. I've always loved like the darkish color, and it looks really well on me because I was trying to figure out like my color scheme like whenever I was growing up, but I've always liked like the gothic kind of style. So like the trip pants, the skirts that you can get at Hot Topic but no longer can get because they changed their styles so much. But like the old style kind of stuff, the corsets. I absolutely love the corsets.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I didn't even think that they got rid of that stuff. But yeah, no, that's I love Hot Topic as well. We go there quite often. It's like one of the stores in the malls that I always stop. That and Spencer's, right? You gotta check those stores out. They got a lot of cool stuff. Lady Nix, welcome in. Thank you for being here. How am I doing this morning? We're doing great. We're on Jokerdad Spotlight, episode 138, I believe. So really awesome to have our guest on, Queen of the Damned. If you haven't got a chance to check out Queen, highly recommend popping a follow, going over there, watching some of the streams. She does some amazing art streams. She also does some horror stream vibes. So I'm all about the horror streams. We try to highlight a lot of those streamers since their content very much matches the theme of our community. We do have a lot of shooter, streamers, and I like to just highlight a wide variety of content from the streamers out there because everybody has so much to offer and not everything's going to be the same, right? So we always try to show a little bit of everything. Sneaky Chuckles, Sneaky Chuckles, I love the name. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the follow. Welcome into the stream. And purple is a 10 out of 10 color. Yo, what's up? How did you find the stream? Was it from one of these lovely people here, or were you just going through recommended, or is that someone from your community there, Queen?
No.
Facebook. Oh, awesome. Nice to meet you. Awesome. Good to have you. Are you a streamer as well? If so, you're more than welcome to self-promo in here. We like to meet new people. Wanted to stop by and say what's up. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, no, Tiny's World's still here as well. Lady Nix, how are you doing? Lady, I was in your stream the other night. Wasn't able to chat, but was able to lurk. Hopefully the rest of your stream went well as well. Always a pleasure to see you here. But yeah, awesome to have everybody. You guys are awesome. I have 2 yellow labs and an Australian. What do we got here? Australian. Sorry, it scrolled down. An Australian Kelpie, biscuit, buttermilk, and socks. What do you got breakfast too? I'm confused. What are we doing here? These names of these animals. I'm hungry now. I want some buttermilk biscuits. It's my favorite.
Right.
With some gravy.
My favorite's bacon. I
Bacon? Oh, bacon's good.
Yeah,
bacon, you cannot.
bacon.
It's the only pork we really eat is bacon. It's like I don't eat a whole lot. Maybe some pork chops here and there. But very seldom do we eat pork. But when we do eat pork, it's always bacon, and I love it. We're in the Midwest here, so bacon's cheap. There's times where bacon is still going on sale for like $2.50 a package. And man, $2.50 a package. I am loading up the truck, guys. Back it up. We're buying all the bacon in this bitch. I'm not lying, all of it.
Bacon and coffee for the win.
Cheers to that. Bacon and coffee. With grits, with butter and cheese. See, I've never been a big grits fan. Joker Mom, I love grits. She likes them sweet.
Is that like the same thing as cream wheat?
Kind of.
Okay.
It's like the
wheat.
chunky. Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, it sounds like it's gritty. That's funny. Cream of wheat. Yeah. See, but I'm not a fan of it for some reason. I remember I traded. I went to Tennessee. I was 18 years old. I got a public intoxication and charge. They put me in jail, right? I got on probation and violated. It was also like a possession of paraphernalia, which was an empty pipe, a smoking pipe, for tobacco, right? And they, because Tennessee's such a strict thing, they used it as drug paraphernalia, which wasn't even drug paraphernalia. So the cop was just being a dick. 18 years old, puts me in jail. I spent like two months in there on violation of probation charges, and being 18, I'm fresh in there, so I'm fresh meat. But I remember this giant, huge guy who was in there. I would trade him my grits. So I trade him my grits for his juice every morning for breakfast. He would come over, he'd be like, "You gonna eat your grits?" And I'm like, "No, I ain't gonna eat my grits." So then I was like, "You gonna drink your juice?" Because I was not gonna give up my grits for free, man. I don't know. I gotta check that. I'm gonna drink something. And he was like, "No." And then it became an everyday thing for the whole stint. I'd give him my grits. He'd give me his juice. So it was a good deal. I'll take it. Grits are delicious. I bet he thought it was a good deal too then, because I like some juice, man. I want some more vitamin C. I don't want no damn jail water. That stuff's nasty.
I've never been to jail
Well,
personally.
good.
That's
Yeah,
what.
no, that's
Yeah,
you
I've
don't
never
want to
been.
go. You don't want to
Um,
go.
but I did have a job as a correctional officer for quite a while, for like a couple of years,
Oh,
and
awesome.
I experienced the whole environment of prison. And it, let's just say, I would never want to go there because it's
It's terrible,
terrible.
is it?
It's
Yeah.
terrible. They don't have nothing. They got no cell phones. The food is awful. I tried their food one time and I got sick from it. So
Yeah,
I would not eat it. It's not good. Um, they're basically they're stripped down to like whatever they have to offer them. They got a commissary to where they only give them the items that they sell. There's like this thing called like a count or something. I forgot what it is. It's like they
yeah,
call it on the
money on the
book.
books. Yeah.
Money on the books, exactly. And whatever they get from the commissary, and they have to like manage their stuff because they only go every so often. So like, and especially the soap that they would us as officers would like provide them, the toilet paper, the soap, they would have to manage that as well. It's just not good at all. And the laundry, you can't just go and do laundry whenever you want to. There's a certain day that they pick up like the laundry, and then they put it all together in like these huge kind of like the washers you see at like laundromats and stuff.
Yeah,
And they would just
industrial size.
they wash everybody's clothes together, and no matter what, like I'm just gonna say straight up, stank.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. Because some people, like you said, they don't take care of themselves. And honestly, like when it comes to prison and the people who are in prison or jail, they do have some form of mental disability. Most because that's what's led them to committing the crime that they've had. And here in America, we don't have a proper system or setup that acknowledges these mental disorders and tries to help or accommodate them. Someone does a law or breaks the law, they just get penalized and they get thrown in there, right? And they don't get evaluated properly, I feel. So you have people who've just made a mistake and are in a good mindset lumped into prison in a population with people who are mentally unstable too. So you have like normal people who just fucked up, and then you have people who don't even fucking really know how life works and lumped in, and that comes from someone who's grown up with mental anxiety myself, who's raised autistic children, who's been around a variety of human beings with different issues or causes. And I just think that we're really lacking here in America when it comes to that, because you see other countries, they don't dehumanize, they don't and I think that's dehumanizing, when you take away little individual freedoms. And again, some of these people don't deserve them, I understand that. Rapists, murderers, sexual assailants, and some people don't care. Like, some of these inmates, they just don't care, and they'll even tell you that too. They're like, I don't give a shit. Like who is this person's life to mine, and stuff like that. So there is some people who I think do deserve to be locked up and thrown away the key because they're just evil human beings. But then there's some people I think can be rehabilitated, and they lose faith in themselves because they see that no one else gives a shit about them too. So, and we've actually got some other correctional officers and staff and who have been a part, who are in the community. I think we've got like 3 others as well who are active correctional officers here. So I think that's cool too, because you see it from their perspective. And I'm sure they would agree with me on some of this as well.
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago. I believe I stopped working for the TDCJ for like, I think it was like back in 2015. Yeah, 2015 was like my last year. I
That
did
had to
not
put a
enjoy it.
mental, yeah, I was about to say that had to put a mental strain on yourself, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't my type of job because you have to be really, you have to have a backbone pretty much. And you can, because if you get into the kind of stuff that they try to do, like manipulate you and try to get you into that trap, once you're into like the trap, like the spider web, you could legitly be joined in with them. pretty much. That's what they straight up told us. They had us go through like a 5.5 week pre-service, and they literally brainwash you to let you know, hey, this is serious. This is a serious job, and it's not to mess around with, like, haha funny kind of thing. It's serious. And so like I went through the 5.5 weeks service, like the pre-service, the training, and I did it for a while, but I just didn't enjoy the fact that, like, it was just not a very good environment. Once you go in there, it's very bad vibes, very bad juju. It's scary because you have to watch your back around these people. They want to harm you. And the reason why I finally quit is because I felt like it was affecting my life, and I wanted to get out of that kind of situation.
Yeah, no, 100%. And like Hank said there too, when you become a zookeeper, you have to learn about the different predator animals. Yeah, and like you said, they will lump you in that. They'll try to get you to traffic drugs. They'll try to get you to sneak commissary. Just make exceptions, right, for them. And they'll use fear and intimidation as a form of doing that to win you over. You know, well, if you don't fucking do that, you better watch your back. You know, and then yeah, so it's just like you said, the energy. I'm an empath as well, so when you're in an environment like that, you can just feel it, and it's emotionally draining. I don't like that even in regular work environment. I've had to deal with that coming to just my regular work, and feeling like that negativity in the air and the surroundings, and you're just like, no, I'm not doing this today, or I'm just going to keep to myself. But you can't really do that in that type of work. You have to be an enforcer, and you have to have a backbone, like you said. And I'm not a backbone. I'm not the guy to come into a room and say, "You listen here, fuckers. You're going to listen to me, or I'm going to make your life a living hell." Like, that's not my authority. I'm not that type of guy. So I don't think I could fake it very well. So like, people would know right away that I'm a pushover. So but no, and I learned that within, just like I said, the 2 to 3 months that I was in at 18. I'm shit in my almost 40s. I've never gotten in trouble for anything else. Never been arrested or anything like that. But I learned it quite a bit because I also got kind of bullied or picked on in there, and I had to have a backbone, right? If you show weakness, they'll take advantage of it, and so forth. Bet they go home and play games to escape from the drama at work. Yeah, I mean, that's what they do, right? That we got a lot of great people here, you know, in the community that are correctional officers, and they're really great gamers, really great entertainers and content creators, and to juggle that, streaming, their family life, and their stressful job, like, kudos to them. And I think that's amazing of them, and they get nothing but mad support here in the community. You're not a dictator? No, man. I wish it was that easy. And that's my problem. Like, for dictators, I feel like it's very easy because they don't care. It's what they say goes or not. But like, I take into consideration like the feelings of others and what they want and what they're trying to get out of things. So for me to be a boss or be a driver of anything is very hard for me because I want everybody to be able to openly, freely do as they please. But also, I like structure. I like knowing expectancies, things like that too. So it's a middle ground. It's a middle ground, I guess you would say. But yeah, no. So we got some great questions that I'm going to kind of move into here. We mentioned some of the games that you play as well, so a good variety there. Did someone say grits? I know we got random. Jabba the Gut 77. Did somebody say grits? Coming out of left field with the first time chat. We've summoned the grits master, Jabba the Gut. Yeah, man. Well, how do you like your grits, Jabba? And how about you, Queen? How do you do your grits?
It's been like a long time since I've eaten like the cream of wheat. I think my mom used to just kind of mix it with milk and butter. That's pretty much it. Like,
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
like
see,
it
that's
no
how
more
you
because
do
like
it.
my taste buds have changed. So like I tried it and I was like, no, I don't like this anymore. So just
Yeah.
milk and butter.
See, I would be the milk, butter, sugar type of person. I have to sweeten it up. But I know some people, they'll do like pepper and salt and cheese, and it's a totally different way of it doing it. Butter and a little sugar on top. See, Jabba knows what's up. Love how it went back to breakfast. Yeah, it just swung right back to breakfast. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, if you
Somebody
need to
knocked
take
it.
if you need to
somebody
take
knocked over there.
a few minutes or something, go right ahead. Yeah, we're just vibing, chat. We're just vibing. I'm a texture person, and grits looks like a nope for me. Yeah, see, exactly. I'm the same way. I love how it went back to breakfast. Yeah, it swings like that here. We go from one thing to another. So how we doing, chat? How is everybody this morning? You guys having a good time hanging out with me and Queen here? Looks like baby food. It does, doesn't it, Zahabi? I'm not a big fan of that type of stuff. Like the closest thing I'll do is oatmeal, and the oatmeal I eat's like super sweet. I like the maple cinnamon, maple brown sugar oatmeal. That's kind of what I swing with. Well, welcome back, Queen. Thanks for being back with us. Yeah, oatmeal is good. Yeah. And I didn't like grits until I traveled to the South. Yeah, I mean, it just depends. Like, I like hash browns. I'm a big hash browns kind of guy. I skipped breakfast this morning to be here. I'm usually not a big breakfast guy. I'm like a brunch guy. I'll like eat later. I'll do like a protein shake, got my coffee, and I'm just dripping it all over I just threw it on my face right there. I don't even know how to
Sorry about
swallow. Yeah, no, you're good. Not your fault. I need to learn to drink. I just still slow my roll a little bit there. Sometimes being reckless is a good thing. Not when drinking coffee, apparently. My boyfriend made me breakfast. It was so good. Bro, where's your boyfriend? Where's he at? I could use some breakfast. Wifey, get him a bib. Yeah, exactly. Have to wear it. Yeah, it's not coffee. Best way to drink coffee, have to wear it. Yeah, I absorb the caffeine through my skin pores. That's how we do it here. Just splash it like I'm a fucking garden rose or something. I don't know. I can't even think. Have to, yeah, let's see here. So, questions. We're going to get back to the questions, or we'll just stay on food all day. Actually, while we're on food, we'll just stay here on food a minute. What is your favorite food? Like, we ask here, and we're on the correctional officer discussion as well, so it hits pretty good. If you were on death row, it was your final meal, what would be your meal of choice, and what would be your dessert? So, you had an entree.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. No, that's entree and dessert. What would be your go-to? Or you could just list off all your favorite foods. That's fine with me too.
So I would have to say the country food, the old baked chicken, the mashed potatoes, with a side of corn, and then of course a brownie, like brownie hands down. Or if they have like cheesecake, I don't know if they would or not, but like that would be my menu for if I was death row.
Oh, they're gonna get
But
you some cheesecake. I best assure you. If I'm about to die, you're gonna find me some cheesecake, motherfuckers. That's what I'm gonna tell them. I'm like, I don't care how far you gotta go, where you're shipping it in from, but brownie's good too. Brownie cheesecake sounds good. But you like the southern stuff. You like the mashed potatoes. Do you do gravy?
yes, homemade gravy. I do the packets too sometimes if I'm kind
Yo,
of like
Cody
not
Judah.
feeling up to like do a full thing. But baked chicken, mashed potatoes. I love the homemade mashed potatoes. I don't like the instant because it just tastes really bland and weird to me, like the texture alone. So like that's why I absolutely make my love to make my own homemade mashed potatoes with butter, milk, salt and pepper, or garlic sea salt. That is how I do my mashed potatoes. It comes out fantastic.
Oh, I love
Um,
some garlic sea salt. You caught me at garlic sea salt. We're best friends now. You know, we're best friends. I'm just saying. But yeah, triple meat cheeseburger. Jeez, gabba the gut. Gabba it up. No, I'm just kidding. I love some triple meat cheeseburger. God, my stomach was like, oh. All right. Basket of homemade fries. Blended Big Red. Bro, what are you blending the Big Red with? The Big Red, that's that like soda, isn't it? Big Red, everybody knows what Big Red is. How we doing, guys? Hiya, Queen of Damned. Yo, Cody Judah's in the building. Yo, Cody. We got the wonderful Queen of the Damned here on episode 138 of the Jokerdad Spotlight. Gabba the goal. Gabba the gut. Yeah. Here we go. Yo, that sounds good. It does. Look at all these. And then we got biscuits and gravy, eggs over easy, hash browns, toast for the yolk. You just dip it in. Oh my goodness. God, I'm so hungry now. I'm working on Alice and Wonderland overlay for stream today. Let's go. See, that's what I love, guys. If you haven't checked out Hank's Alien Tech stream, highly recommend doing so. This guy puts a lot of work into his stream, and I respect that. So you guys got to go over there, check that out. Same as Queen of the Damned. A lot of work put into her stream. So drop her a follow as well if you're just stopping in, hanging out with us, checking out the wonderful streamer we have on the show today. But yeah, so we went over your favorite foods there. I think that's good. I'm a big homemade mashed potatoes fan. I agree with you. The instant just doesn't cut it. But sometimes I'm lazy and I'll just settle and just scoop the poor mashed potatoes in my mouth and be living in regret. But nothing beats the creaminess and chunkiness of real Southern mashed potatoes. However, the only thing I don't agree with that you said is corn. I'm not a big corn fan. I know a lot of people love corn out there, and I'm not talking about the music. I'm talking about the nasty trash vegetable known as corn. Give me some Brussels sprouts, some green beans with some bacon, like we were talking about earlier. Throw me some bacon and some green beans, cheese, and some, was it Worcestershire sauce?
Don't get me to say that because
Yeah,
I
say
can't
it. Go
wash
ahead,
your
say it.
sister sauce.
Wash your sister sauce. That's probably what it tastes like too. Damn nasty sisters out there. But no, throw them in with some bacon and green beans and we'll settle it. Settle the score. But no.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, she's chat. But yeah, no, that's how you do it. But corn's all right. Even though I think anything that goes inside you and doesn't digest and comes back out the same way it went in is the devil. It's the devil, chat.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But it's just I like the creamy corn. That's the one I would
creamy
eat.
corn. Yeah,
That's my favorite.
that
'Cause
is
it's just
good. Cream of corn.
yeah. That's why I kind of put out corn because like creamy corn is like really good with like the mashed potatoes, especially if you kind of mix it together and like you just put it all in one big bite.
I used to do that with sweet peas too. I love some sweet peas. But yeah, I don't know if you guys see. I don't know, Chad. If you guys are from, you like fried okra?
Yes, I love fried okra.
Yeah.
Okra. See, I can't pronounce that either. Southern accent.
I'm just saying all these hard, difficult words to watch you struggle, Queen. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I struggle on words like all the
I
time.
do too.
Like,
I'm bad at words.
Okay,
and Chad
so,
knows it. They make fun of me. Fucking bastards.
So like one time I was like, I think I was like on my sleep deprivation level to where I would laugh at anything, honestly, like because tiny in the chat knows, like because he hangs out with me all the time. I literally was trying to say water bottle, but I said water bottle.
Water bottle. It's all right. It's all right. We words are difficult. We're not here because we're English majors. We're here because we're content creators and streamers, chat. We can't be good at everything. So we do the best we can. So we went over favorite foods. We went over some of the games you played, how long you've been streaming. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to live curiously through you by watching some clips. I'm going to come over here. We're going to look through some clips, see what we can find, laugh at you about. Make fun of you. So be prepared. No, I'm just kidding. We're just gonna see if we can find some funny things. I know. She's like, oh, I gotta drink this water bottle. Let's go. All right. What do we got here? Pop. Okay, 7 days. We're gonna do all.
You almost made me spit out my water.
No, not the water from the water bottle. All right, here we go. Moments before disaster. We got Let's Kill King. Oh my goodness. These here, we'll do moments before disaster. Let's see what this is.
You okay, Queen?
Yeah.
Okay. Going through this bottom door.
Hey,
Okay.
I found a painting.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
You should get a painting.
Heck yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, there goes the painting.
There goes the painting. That's all they cared about. They're with the painting, not poor Queen. Not the painting. How will we ever get that back? Oh my goodness. Lethal Company. Oh, and some Apex. Look at you. You're all around in these clips.
I'm trying to go that way. I don't think.
What are you doing?
Oh my god! Oh, I'm gonna die because she trapped me in an impossible spot.
I'm sorry. I said I was trying to figure out how to use her. I told you I don't know how to use her.
It's the same way as you jump out of the.
Oh shit. All right. Let's see here. What do we got here? Oh my god, is this that oh my money don't jiggle jiggle.
To the hospital.
Some GTA 5, let's go.
Dead.
I know. We'll get you.
Are they just driving with you over the shoulder?
Drink some water, Queen.
Hydrated. Thank you. Talking to Big Bro.
I'm gonna take you.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
Dragon's Dogma? Nice. This looked like a pretty good game.
Maybe I was supposed to talk to him. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Not that.
Did it really kill me?
This tell has ended. Oh my goodness. You just fucking belly flop to the ground for your death. Those are the moments, chat. That's when she knew she fucked up. All right, here we go. Perfect time, these nuts. I love it.
Planet. Oh, you would do that. You would do that. Okay, hold up.
Just
Let
take
me-
your time when you're building your base. There's no rush for it.
Right. Where is it? It should be up here. Hold on, Slayer. Give me a minute. I'm showing somebody.
These nuts.
I'm showing someone these nuts.
Got me.
Is this not
Yeah, I
have
got a lot
the,
of funny
there's
ones.
a computer.
How was No Man's Sky? Is that a pretty good game?
Yeah, I love No Man's Sky. I just haven't played it in a while. It's just because like I said, I bounce from game to game because of my ADHD, and I just go with the flow with whatever game that I have friends to play with to have a good time.
No, I agree. I think that's a good rhythm. You know, I think I need to try some different games. I just get so used to the games that I play that I like to. They're comfort, right? So I just stick with them, and we kind of don't try. Dang, Joker Mom just FIFO fumming over my bag, crushing them to death. All right, sorry. I got distracted. I don't know. It was on the chair. I don't know why it's on the floor now. Oh, she's blaming me, chat. You hear that? Because you did it. I'm the evil one.
I put it in the chair. You put it on the floor.
Oh, now she's taking away my thunder. All right. Surprise mother. Let's see here. What is this? Mortuary assistant. Oh, this game.
Okay. Oh my gosh. That's not a good sign. Oh, this has never happened before.
This has never happened before.
Oh shit, Lucifer.
That game is crazy. Like it has some major jump scares that are like unpredicted.
Oh god.
Flipping that.
Yeah, no, I've seen that game, and that if I'm gonna play a horror game with jump scares, it's probably gonna be that game. I don't even know how much that game is, but we should probably catch it sometime.
It's a single player only.
Oh, it is.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
yeah.
These demons be talking smack. Let's go. Let's see what this is.
Gosh. No.
Some more mortuary. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Yeah,
Alright.
that's scary stuff. Yeah, that looks like a good
Yeah,
game.
that it is. They do have a new one. It's Autopsy Simulator, but it's not based off the horror aspect. I mean, it is a horror game, but it just doesn't have as many jump scares. It's more focused on the autopsy part of it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I like it. I think it's good stuff.
Thank
Let's
you.
see. Yeah, no, yeah, I love your clips. You had some good clips there. So like that's the those games that you were playing, they're pretty good games. I think a lot of people like those type of games as well. So that's always a bonus when it comes to like engagement. We were talking about chat engagement, people, communicating, being involved in the stream, and I think those type of games, plus your personality and things that you do to kind of engage with your community, keeps people, coming back for more. So that's awesome to see. We did go over, how long you've been streaming. You said you're pushing, I think, close to your 2-year mark. Do you have any hobbies that you do outside of streaming?
So the only thing that I do is just basically, take care of IRL stuff, course drawing and painting and stuff. That's my main hobby that I do. For when I'm off stream, it's just basically adult life. It's that's boring. It's that's boring.
I love it. God, I hate being an adult. So boring. Yeah, no, I know. I feel that. I feel that in the inner core of my soul. Yo, we got Rusty Grill and Grand Zoo in the fucking building. Grand Zoo, thank you for the twerkachoos from Frankie and the lurk. Appreciate you being in. Yo, Grand Zoo, if you haven't got a chance, check out Queen of the Damned here. You won't be disappointed. Rusty Grill, same goes to you, my man. The best, baby. Yo, how's it going, Rusty? How was those COD games the other night? Came through with the Zahambi raid. Got to check out. Good to see you back into the swing of things, man. Getting some games in. Always a pleasure to catch you. Thanks for stopping in and showing some love to Queen today. But yeah, no, I agree. I think that do you have any art that you can show us? Do you have? I think you had a
yeah.
canvas that you had the other day.
I have like a whole stack of artwork that I've done throughout the years, but I can just mainly show y'all really quick like they're my paintings that I have that are
Yeah,
like
I'd love to see
yeah.
some.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, take your time. I'm gonna swing and hit her with a follow. Yo, appreciate that, Rusty. Really great streamer. Always an awesome vibe. So if you get a chance to check her out, chit chat. What do we got here? Awesome. Yeah, no, I love that one. Look, guys, some good old Halloween Michael Myers. I love it. It looks really good. You did a really good job.
Thank you. It's hard because of the filter. The filter's trying to like kind of take it out.
Yeah, it's trying to take out the background. Yeah, good old All Might. I love it. Yeah, you did a good job. I like you did good with the Michael Myers, like the clothing. It blended in really good. The details. Same with the All Might. Like I love his face and how he looks. It's great.
Thank you. Yeah, I put a lot of work into my artwork. Like that's my passion as art. Like I said, Bob Ross was like my I would say idol back in the day for like when I actually started heavily getting into artwork. He literally was my person that would always watch early in the mornings when I was younger to kind of get ready for school and everything. It's just like the monotone voice always like made me sleepy. So I'd only watch him for like a little bit, and then I'm like, okay, if I watch him too long, I'm gonna fall back asleep. But yeah, Bob Ross was like my inspiration for pushing for my artwork.
Awesome. Oh, and what guy? I don't know if I asked you. I know I asked you, when you started streaming, but what got you into streaming? What inspired you to start streaming? Because I always find that question's very intriguing for people because it's always a different reason or usually somewhat different reason.
For the whole purpose of entertaining people and also to show off the talent that I have as far as the artwork goes.
The art, okay.
Yeah, the art, yeah, because that was the real push. Yes, I could play video games, but the art that I do is a push for streaming because I want to get it out there. Because like I used to do a lot on Facebook, but Facebook has like kind of like died down, so my art's not actually getting out there as much. So now I went to social media to be able to show off the talent that I have.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I think that's the great way of doing it. I think Twitch is an awesome platform for artists. I think most other artists are very supportive of each other here on Twitch. So there's a good community of art streamers and things like that. So it's just finding those people that you vibe with, who enjoy your content. So I'm great. I'm happy I stumbled across you through other mutuals over time. And it's funny because like I knew of you before I met In Love and Tiny, and to see that once I came across them that they knew of you too. It shows you how small of a world the streaming journey is for people. It's a big community, but it's also pretty small in itself. Because there's only probably a couple hundred thousand or million streamers out there. But in a world of 8 billion people, it's still a pretty small niche of content creators. So even though it may seem like there's just a ton of streamers out there, they're really, in the scheme of things, there's still, we'll cross paths quite often without us knowing, and that's how I find people in the same streams, mutuals, things like that already hanging out in there.
Yeah, yeah. I think someone like actually said impressive work, so I'm saying thank you to Rusty. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Rusty's awesome. Yeah, thank you, Rusty. I agree. Impressive work, nonetheless. There, you do a great job of your digital art. You do a great job of your painting and canvas. I wish I was that talented. Yeah, Hank Aliens Tech. There's 9 million streamers total, I think, but only a few hundred good channels. No, I agree, and I think because most people, they don't know how to set up overlays. They don't know how to do their custom work. Some are just streaming off of a console, and I think that's made it a lot easier too. Is you have people on PS5s and Xboxes who are now easily accessible. Back 10 years ago, you would probably have to have a PC or some type of device, laptop, in order to stream. A lot of channels just stream into the void. Yeah. Exactly. You gotta find a way to make your stream unique and stand out, and provide something that others aren't doing. No commentary, no microphone, no camera. Those are usually my go-to. We've had some new streamers who stopped in who don't have cameras, and I tell them, well, if you don't have a camera, you are limiting yourself. But if you're very self-conscious, I'm a very self-conscious person. If you don't want to be on camera, I highly recommend, a VTuber, a PNG tuber. There's a lot of people out there who will, definitely help you out with setting those things up. I know I'd be more than happy. I've done VTubing. I haven't done PNG tubing, but I like those. I like PNG tubers. I'm very, very big supporters on those streamers. So, we've had a few on the show who've done face reveals here, which is very, very cool, for someone to step outside their comfort zone and who have anxiety or self-conscious and dive in with coming on the spotlight. I find that as a great opportunity for them to grow as a content creator. I think, that's a form of growth to me, not numbers or followers but someone, kind of growing inside themselves, right? Coming out of their shell, something they never thought they'd do in real life. I think that's huge accomplishment, and I think those shouldn't be looked aside. So, How do you is that something you've had issues with as a streamer?
So like originally when I first started streaming, I didn't have a cam because I was kind of like skeptical. I do have like the times where I'm like self-esteem issues. You know, everybody. I'm not saying everybody, but most people have like the conscious feeling. You know, like they want to look the best. Like that, I struggle with that. Basically, it's a thing that you have to overcome because like especially since I had kids, my mentality has changed. I understand it's like the process of nature, your body changes and everything, and I don't feel like the best as I used to because when I was younger, a lot less. I would say it was like 130 pounds when I was younger. The weight difference is what I'm trying to say. But yes, I do struggle with that. But honestly, it is what it is. Like I love I love the personality that I have. I think it's not about the looks, it's about the heart. You look at the heart, like how the person is, how they are, the personality, the um I would say like I can't think of the word. I'm sorry, I can't think of the word.
No, you're fine. I usually am very good at completing sentences or being one of the ones to think of the word. I also can't think of the word. So we're in the same bunch together there. But no, I agree. I think it is about the personality. And I think everybody, like you said, struggles with some form. If it's not wada bada, finishing the self-conscious words that sometimes we spew out of our mouths because I'm terrible at it. Our looks, like you said, our weight, if you got, I know some people who don't want to get on camera because they have self-esteem.
Yeah. Brain fart. Sorry, ADHD.
Yeah, but some who have bad teeth, right? Like they have bad teeth and they don't want to get on camera because they're getting at that age, or maybe they have hereditary bad teeth, or a speech impediment. Maybe they stir or slur or repeat the same words over and over. Zahabi here, he has Tourette's, so he has involuntary tics. I remember talking to him about that, and how he struggled with wanting to get on camera and stuff like that because of the judgment of others, right? And just using him as an example, there's just so many people out there who have some form of struggles that they deal with on a daily basis, but then to come online and to be center of that and have that being the forefront of your content is hard, and you have to push by that. And some people will take the very little things and try to turn it against you, right? And try to use that as leverage of making you feel bad or controlling your stream, the content you're creating. And I think we just have to push aside that and just provide the best content we can for our communities that we're trying to build here. And I think that's huge. And I want to welcome in, thank you, Royal Toughness, another W horror streamer, wonderful vibe. So if you haven't got a chance, Royal hasn't streamed recently, but I highly recommend going back, dropping her a follow, but checking out some of her VODs, some of her clips. Really great streamer. I think you two would get along quite well. And same goes to you, Royal. If you would drop Queen a follow, highly recommend stopping and checking out Queen sometime. Wonderful artist, wonderful horror streamer. My neighbors think I have Tourette's. I'm sure, yeah. Hank's everywhere there. Love, not live. Struggle with being self-conscious about my teeth. See, right there. It's tough. You gotta, it's hard. But I think there's ways, like we've had some people who had teeth problems. They wore a bandana and adopted some type of persona around the bandana. Or again, VTubers and PNG tubers I think are great. I've learned to grow with audio, trying to, engage more vocally. When times are slow in the stream, sometimes I get gridlocked and I'm like, oh man, it's top 10 in this game. I'm about to die and I'm trying to get away, but I still try to narrate and engage with the chat even during difficult moments in gameplay, just so there's not awkward silence in the stream. People aren't getting tired and low rhythm and stuff like that. But you can't entertain everybody, and sometimes people would just have to have that constant engagement. I've learned when it comes to like clip making and stuff, if you don't engage someone in the first 3 seconds of a clip, they're going to just close the clip and swipe to the next. And that's like crazy to imagine. And I feel like that's the same for the stream. If someone hops in, you don't even know they're there. They sit there for a couple of seconds, maybe a minute or two. They form a judgment and then they leave, right? Even before they've said something. So if you're not engaging consistently to a point, they're just going to go elsewhere. So that's a struggle in itself. But so I want to thank everybody, not only who came in and said hi, got to check out Queen of the Dam, but the people who've stuck around and have been consistently engaging in chat, making comments, chatting with us, talking with us. I greatly appreciate that from the depth of my heart. And same with Queen here. Thank you for coming on the show. You've been an amazing guest so far, vibing with us, chatting. We've had some good laughs. And so forth. So thank you for being here.
Yeah, I really appreciate you for letting me be on the show. I was really ecstatic when you decided to have me. So, and I appreciate everybody also who have came in to show some support. That means a lot to both of us. And like I said, like I just enjoy chatting with everybody, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I think it's awesome. I think and that's why I'm continuously trying to build and grow the community here, because I think very highly of the Kingdom of Clowns and what I've created and tried to build with everybody, and all the hard work that these streamers put in, we're trying to create a family, of support. And when I mean support, not just viewership. I think some people, they get that mindset of, I'm not getting much viewership out of this community. And I think that outside of that, people have to realize that it's not just about viewership. It's about like individual growth. And that comes way before viewership comes. You have to learn methods and kind of refine those methods and figure out what works for your style content and streams. So we're always trying to, we have clown coaching that I've offered for some people as well, where we'll sit down with people for like an hour. We'll look over their stream and kind of figure out a good method at which they can use to execute and build a wider variety of audience. Just little things, that they normally might not think about, or they might not be doing already. And that builds up over time. And like we went over a few of those, like, being better chatters into the stream, engaging with their audience, or providing little, like me, for example, we added the fortune cookies every time someone subs to the stream. We added the shoes. Like, these things weren't there originally, and I've added them over time just to bring more depth to the stream. And even when we started this show, I was never doing a talk show at one point. I never highlighted streamers and kind of talked to them. But we knew the direction we wanted this community to be, and we wanted it to be a community for everybody. And so we decided to start the talk show. I started with just a couple of my local friends who were streamers, and then we started reaching out to other streamers and then highlighting them. So now we're at 138 people we've had on the show, which is amazing. And all these streamers have something to offer for somebody. It's just those streamers, finding those people that they vibe with and who are, about their content is like the hardest thing.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So like how you touched up on like the whole trying to build that community. I think that's the most important part. And it's not about the viewers. It's the thing is like the people that are willing to be there for you, to support you. And that's what I am grateful for whoever comes in and shows the love and support. Like I said, it's not about the viewers. It's about who's there for you.
Exactly. And sometimes those people can't be there consistently or be there, but once in a blue moon, like we have people who stop in and still show how much of a support they are towards me, towards the community. But they have everyday lives. They work 5, sometimes every day of the week. They might get one day off.
Absolutely. Yeah, they have work, they have IRL stuff. I understand that. I totally understand that. I have IRL stuff as well. But yeah, I agree with that. It's not all the time, but like when they are there, it's like I would say golden moments or gratitude that you have for the people that do show up for you. And I appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot. Like anybody who stops in and just talks with me for a little bit.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. So thank you guys, everybody in chat right now who've been here hanging out, the ones who came in, dropped the lurk for the support to get us to a wider variety of audience, which is great too. So it all matters, and I think not losing sight of that, not losing because I think a lot of people lose sense of that. They kind of like, well, these people haven't showed up, or there's no one that's been showing up recently, and then they kind of drift away in that sorrow, and they don't realize like the ones that are still there, right? Like the ones that are still actively being involved in the stream, who show up from time to time, and that's their community. These are people they built relationships with over time. So I want to thank you guys again. But yeah, so with your family, do you have brothers, sisters? You did mention you had some kids as well.
Oh yeah. So my family's huge. I have five brothers and 2 sisters. So I have a huge family. And then of course I have 2 kids of my own, a girl and a boy. So, no, done. No more.
Done.
'Cause-
So you're
yeah,
good at
no.
too, huh?
Yeah, because I never really enjoyed like the the epidural that they brought in. Like the first time I
Oh,
seen that, I have a needle phobia. Like I don't like needles. So that's why I'm like, nope, nope, no more. They brought it in the room when I was having my daughter and stuff, and I literally saw that and I freaked out. I was like, is that a horse shot? Like what is that?
yeah. No, they're no fun. I've had some of those. I've had some surgeries and things and procedures, and they've had to use those, and they're not fun. So I agree. Uh, so I don't blame you
I've
there.
had I've had a surgery as well. I had an issue with a gallbladder where I had like a 2.5 centimeter gallstone that was lodged into like the connection between the kidney and the actual gallbladder. So long story short, I had to have an emergency surgery because it was going to if it stayed in there, it would have ruptured. It was like kind of close to that.
Wow. Yeah. No, that's good that they got that squared away for you. Yeah, you don't want none of that. And that's why I love modern day medicine, to an extent. Like there's things that I disagree with it, and then there's things that have it's life-saving. So I'm happy to live in the time at which we do, because, a lot of people, including myself, I would not be here if it wasn't for modern day medicine. But hey,
Right.
but you mentioned the kiddos. Are they middle-aged, young, adults now, or how old are the little ones?
So my son's 8 years old and my daughter's 10 years old. So they're a year apart. I've had
Oh,
them,
okay, that's good
yeah,
year.
year
That's
apart.
good years together. Because you got a what the daughter's the oldest, so they've got an older sister and younger brother, or
Yeah,
vice.
just
Okay.
it's my daughter. I had her first, and then my son.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, no, that's good. I like when the kids are closer age like that, because they usually aren't, because I have some that are spaced out, and the oldest one doesn't want to have much to do with the littlest one, right? Because they're so far spread out in age that they have difference of priorities, right? Like their interests are different at those ages, that they're kind of just like, they get along, so which is good. But they just, it's hard to say, oh, hey, you want to come watch this movie when the oldest is so old, and then the youngest is wanting to watch like this cartoon or something. And they're like, yeah, I don't know if I want to watch this cartoon. But
Yeah, it's hard, especially since like it's not for everybody, but like the older you get, the more complications could happen. Because they told me when I did have my son, I had complications, and that's why I was kind of scared, because I came really close to having a C-section, and I was terrified. Like I heard, I've actually seen like the procedure for a C-section. They literally they cut the woman open and they put their intestines on a tray, a medical tray, and they pull out the baby that way. So I was terrified because I was still fairly new to like motherhood and everything. But I had them natural, both of them. So
Oh, well, that's awesome. I've known quite a bit of people to have C-sections and stuff. So that's, if you can have them natural, I'm assuming that's the better method to go. But, I think there's just so much complications on both sides, right? Natural birth and then even C-sections. I'm sure it's last ditch effort to do a C-section that you'd want. We did have, Hank Alien Tech did mention on what we were talking about earlier. Goes through phases. Sometimes he has 0 viewers, sometimes he has 10. You just have to ride it out. And I agree. I think taking a bad stream into your next stream is just the worst thing to do. Look at the new stream every day, even if you get a continuous, negative or not how you perceived stream to go. A slow stream, if it's something that you're kind of struggling with, to take the new stream into some better light. Because I've had some terrible streams, and then my very next stream was one of my most amazing streams. So it's very hard to get out of that slump, especially if it becomes a consistent trend of negative streams, and you're just like, oh man, no one's showing up, no one's doing this. I think it's okay to take a step back and go, okay, I'm going to slow down on streaming, right? Or I'm going to, take a break for a minute, reevaluate, maybe change a starting scene up, maybe change a game scene up, maybe watch some streams for a couple days, get out there, meet some new people, network a little bit, maybe advertise yourself on social media a little bit. Just kind of take a different approach and do less streaming. Because one thing I've learned, and which I may incorporate here, I've been busy streaming a lot, and I streamed yesterday on an off day that I normally wouldn't have streamed on Saturday unless it was an event or something. But we hopped on a little bit last night. We had some people stop in, so thanks to everybody who was here last night to say hi and hang out. But usually I would take those times and opportunities to create content outside of Twitch. I think that's the hugest thing. We haven't had a lot of success with it, but slowly my numbers on my videos have gone up a little bit. So we started off just uploading videos and I was only getting 20, 30 views a video. Then we hit the 100 view per video average. Now we're up to like 300 and 400 views a video, which aren't huge viewership numbers. Some people get 1,000 viewers or 10,000 viewers a video or something like that. But slow progression is still good progression. I hope eventually that I'll draw people in from my social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Shorts, that people will see this content and just want to come over and check it out. I mean, will it happen overnight? No. Will it happen in a year or two? Probably not. But hopefully at some point. So don't get discouraged at where you're sitting all now as content creators. I think there's a lot of opportunity out there. And I think there's someone who enjoys your content. Like I enjoy your content, Queen. I like your art streams. I like your gameplay streams. Like I'm not going to go anywhere. So I think when you find people who dig the content you're creating, the same thing goes with Royal. I'm always constantly pushing Royal to get back into streaming. I'm like, when are you going to stream again? And always wanting to see that because I enjoy that content. I enjoy her streams. I enjoy her personality. And same with Hank. I think his streams are very unique. I think he's going above and beyond for his content. And I think there's people out there who would definitely enjoy that content just as long as they can find him. And I think the discoverability, since there's so many streamers, is very hard. I think that's I think we're battling not only ourselves, but the algorithm. The algorithm is what's the worst. And we live in a time, like I said earlier, where if you don't captivate someone in a 3 to 5 second period, they just toss you to the side. You know, I'll be streaming again real soon. Big thumbs up, big thumb up.
Absolutely. That's what it's about. Like you nailed it on the head.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it really is, and I think everybody here in chat, you know, everybody who's been a part of the spotlight, you know, even the ones who no longer stream, because we've gotten some who's been on the show 6 months ago, a year ago, who no longer stream. Unfortunately, you know, life has taken turns. We have some who are homeless that I still keep in contact with. Some who have gone through medical issues. Their families are displaced or just terrible things in the world. And they were great content creators, and I think could have made something successful. But life just, you know, we got to enjoy the moments we're here with each other. I think that's the biggest thing. You know, I really appreciate the people who've come on the show because they've shared this experience with me. They've shared it with the Kingdom of Clowns and the community here, even if it's short-lived or if they're still here with us from the beginning. You know, we've got some people who were the first couple guests on the show, and they're still holding strong and very supportive of me. And I think, like you said, there's no subs, there's no biddies that can measure up to that level of support and success that they've given me. So I thank you guys all for that. You know, I'm not a big streamer, but you guys make me feel like a big streamer. And I think that at the end of the day goes a long way when it comes to things. So thank you guys for that.
Oh, absolutely. It's about like I said, it's all about the viewers, because without the viewers, you wouldn't be where you're at. Like for me, I feel the gratitude that for whoever comes into my stream. Like I welcome them the best I can. I try to make them feel like they basically I try to direct my attention to them as best I can. If I'm doing or whatever I'm doing, I stop and I don't care if I die in the game, whatever. I focus on my chat. That is what I do, because it's all about the viewers, not what you're doing, but whoever's talking to you. Because if you're not paying attention to your chat, they're just gonna leave, like you said.
Yeah, they'll find somewhere else where they feel welcome, you know, and they'll find that with another streamer, another person, you know, and I think there's like a middle ground. I think there is a really good middle ground when it comes to that, because, you know, I've been in some streams where the streamer could care less about who's there. You know, they're very good at their game. There's going to be people, the bigger streamers, there's going to be people there regardless if they engage with chat or not. They just like the entertainment. And then there's some who just entertain. They're there and they only focus on the viewers. They don't care about the gameplay, and I'm with you there. I'm kind of one of those people where I could care less about what I'm playing, what I'm doing at the time. We try to, even on the talk show here, you're priority. You know, you're the guest on the show today, but right after you, close comes second. You know, I try to focus on chat. I try to engage with the people who come in. I want them to be included. That's why we have the Ask a Guest a Question redeem. We want them to be able to ask you questions that maybe I haven't asked you, things like that. So they're a part of the show. They're here. They're the audience, and they're welcome here, just as much as you're welcome here. You know.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so we do have some fun questions. If you were a superhero, what would your superpowers be?
So if I was a superhero, I would probably most likely want to have the ability to breathe underwater.
Oh, Aqua Girl in the house, Aqua Lady, Aqua Woman. No, I love that ability. Would you like go to the depths of the ocean and check out the animals?
Yeah, I've always wanted to be able to see all the wonderful underwater, the sea coral, the fish, the dolphins. It's always been something that I've always wanted to be, kind of like a mermaid, just like a mermaid, pretty much, because they're beautiful and they can breathe underwater. So why not? And let's have a freaking mermaid tail at that.
Yeah, I've always thought mermaids were very unique look on things, you know, like species or, you know, and I believe at some point it could be, you know, possible, you know, evolution, you know, us being, you know, in a world or, you know, that's mostly water. You know, it reminds me of the movie Waterworld with Kevin Costner, where you know the world heated up and the ice capsules melted and everything kind of flooded, and through evolution he developed gills, right, and was able to swim underwater, and soil was. Yeah, Waterworld's a great movie. It's a great
Oh, that is
classic.
it. Yeah, I seen that movie. I love that movie. Someone was like, "Would you like to demonstrate?"
Yes, hobby. Yeah. Yeah, my community's also filled with trolls. So
Oh, that's great. I see. I want more. That's what I like. I like to have people who also troll me. People love to spam the turtle love channel point. Oh my gosh.
wow, you called me a troll, Rip. Yeah, no, right. Now we all like to poke at each other, and I think that's a great thing to have, you know, because it's all in good heart, you know. And we've had some who've got their feelings uptight, and I mean, welcome to the internet. If you haven't been trolled, or like, that's why I tell people, like, we have mods, and I tell them, you know, don't ban right away. Like, we like to troll too. We have trolls come in, just as long as those trolls aren't too degrading, right? Like, I don't, like you said, racial slurs, discriminatory comments towards certain sexes or individuals. You know, I'm not trying to cater to some super negativity, but if they come in and they try to troll, don't tell people to get good. Yeah, exactly. Ahart had Ahart had an experience with that yesterday, where he came in. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. So I wanted to bring up like a troll moment. So I actually had somebody come into my chat one time when I was playing No Man's Sky, and they told me to press Alt F4, and I was like, "Really? Did you just tell me to do that? I know exactly what that is."
Yeah. Yeah, we do that all the time here too. Zahabi likes to do that. We always like, you know what I want to know, Jokerdad? How does she feel about pineapple? See, here we go. Pineapple on pizza. How do you
Oh
feel
my
about that?
gosh. I tried that and I didn't like it. I'm sorry to whoever who likes pineapple on pizza, but I tried it. I don't like it. It doesn't go well together. But I love my meats. Meat lovers for the win.
Meat lovers, you're for meat, the bacon, ham, sausage, pepperoni.
Oh yeah, yeah. So fun fact about me is I'm allergic to tomatoes. I can no longer eat tomatoes because my body is like, screw you. You can't eat it. I break out from like the bottom of my face all
Oh,
the way
what
up
is
to like
it?
my
Tomatoes?
tomatoes, yeah. Anything tomatoes, the acidic or like the acidic in it, it causes me to break out. I get really bad tingling and sensation in my mouth. I get burning sensation, and then like my face breaks out into like this. It's
Even
allergic
sauce,
reaction.
or even like
Yeah,
oh, so you do like a
yeah.
white sauce? Do you do like the garlic, the Parmesan ranch style sauces, or?
So I'll do like Alfredo sauce that Domino's has. Like they have like where you can change the sauce. I'll do that, or I just try to not have pizza with sauce. It sucks, but I have to kind of like adapt to it.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I don't get like the reaction on my face, but I get really bad acid reflux from the red sauces, so I have to stay away from that too. I recommend, if you go through Domino's, we do too. Try the garlic Parmesan sauce. It's also a creamy white sauce like the Alfredo, but it's not as creamy, I guess you would say. But it's really good, and it goes really well with some of the meats. But I try to stay away with bacon with it because it's a salty sauce in itself with being Parmesan. So when you add bacon on it, it's just super salty pizza. I was like, holy shit, I can't believe this is super salty, but it's definitely good. Pineapple on
Okay.
pizza is best, said Hardcore. Yeah, see, some people, we have a big battle here. Some people love the pineapple on pizza, some don't. But again, for you being a person who's not for the acidicness too, pineapple would probably make you break out too. You know, just so from how acidic it is. even though it's kind of
no.
sweet. But no, awesome.
Actually, no. I can eat pineapple just fine. It's just something to do with tomatoes. I don't know. My body just doesn't allow me to eat it, and it kind of sucks because I love spaghetti and I love lasagna. It just makes me sad on the inside. So I have to I'll eat like a little bit, but that's all I do. Like I just don't want to have that after effect because it's horrible. It makes me feel really like it's just a burning, uncomfortable sensation.
Oh yeah, no, you don't want that at all. We got Hank saying that tomatoes actually have nicotine in them, which is a fun fact. That's crazy. I'm sure. Yeah, there's so much stuff in like everything that comes naturally in the foods that we eat that we don't even realize. Like some that have concentrates of things that aren't good for us, and some that I fact checked them. Yeah, we got the fact checkers on.
It had nicotine in it. That's crazy.
Yeah, so it could be it could be the nicotine that's causing a reaction, or it could be something else in it that's causing it. I was wondering why I've been smoking tomatoes lately. Yeah, exactly, AR. Yeah, just roll them on up. Yeah, sun-dried tomatoes. I was about to ban him for that stupid comment. Yes, but he's right. Oh, that comment. Yeah, I wouldn't lie. I'm a certified tobacconist. Nice, I love it. But no, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. See, that's what it's about, guys. Like, I guarantee you, there's no streamer that's live right now that has a fucking W chat like we have right now. They could be sitting there with 120 viewers and their chat is not as W as you guys. So, I just want to say you awesome streamers, you awesome content creators, and just friends. You guys are family and friends to me. So I'm so proud to have you guys a part of the kingdom and representing it at the highest levels that you guys do. Ahart, Zahabi, Queen, Hawk, Queen Damned. You guys are just W's. I know we also got Royal here. Hurst has been here with us this morning. Tiny's World, In Love. I know you guys are all holding it down. Never Enough Caffeine. Thank you for being here as well. Hopefully we haven't scared you off. Hardcore, same goes with you. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. If you guys aren't a part of the Discord, we do ask that everybody, if you want to, check on updates, events that we're doing, if maybe you guys stream and you'd like to promote yourself, we do welcome free self-promo in the community. We have the non-affiliates live, the affiliate live area. We also do Clown of the Week. So tonight during our staff meeting and team meeting, we kind of look over most active or involved streamers in the community, either showing up to events or maybe just typing in the town square or showing up in other people's streams. We kind of keep a lookout on who's doing what, if they're involved. And then we kind of throw someone the Clown of the Week, and then we self-advertise them for the whole week with a special shout out. We're also doing special shout outs for server boosters. So if you have a Discord Nitro and you're not boosting a Discord server, highly suggest, boosting the Kingdom of Clowns. As long as you remain a server booster, we'll give you special shout outs in the server booster live section. So another way of being able to get your content out there and reach a new variety of audience. Again, these things don't ensure that people actually show up to your stream. That's the hardest part, right? Is everybody's so busy. But we're trying to encourage that you be seen a little bit more, and then you have to put in that effort to engage with the community. I think that's the hardest part, is we have people who just go live and they think like, oh, well, there's 600, 800 people in this community. They're all going to show up to my stream because I'm live, right? And that just doesn't happen. Ideally, that would be great. Shit, half the people don't even show up to my stream. And so it is what it is, right? We got to do with what we have to work with. And we have to just build friendships. And I think that's the biggest part, is like, all you guys are my friends. And I appreciate that. Okay, my desktop is confirmed to be here by the end of next week. Bella, did you go with which one did you go with? You got to let me know which one you went with. But we've been talking to Bella. She's getting one of the mini computers that I've been talking about recently. So she'll be streaming off of that. And we're trying to get her back into the stream of things. Don't do that around here. Don't do that around here. I'm going to need you to re-examine your words there, Scapular. Is that hot sauce still bothering you? Scapular and Ahart did these Hot Ones Wings challenge the other night. I was vibing with them for a couple hours while they were doing that, and holy moly, Scapular had it rough. She was missing questions left and right and had to eat more. Ahart was getting them all right. He was sitting there for a while just like, I feel bad for these people because I'm not having to eat anything. Is Queen going live today?
Yeah, that was just about to answer that. I'm so sorry. Yes,
no, you're fine.
I will be going live.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll be raiding into Queen when she goes live. We'll probably be ending up here within a few. We usually run from 11 to around 2, 1:30ish 2. So we are getting towards the end of the show. So once we end here, we're going to be raiding over to Queen. So I hope everybody sticks around, hangs out with us while we come and vibe with her. What? Yeah, I know. The coffee's kicking it. Joker mom's over there like, your desk is shaking, your camera's shaking, and I'm like, yeah, I know, my leg's fucking shaking. I'm like sitting here like all hyped up on the coffee. I'm just gonna drink a little bit more.
Do you feel like the Chihuahua, like how Chihuahuas usually, when they're like get that anxious feeling, they're all like, hey.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I feel like I need a correctional officer. Going through.
Sorry, it just makes me laugh because it's bad. It's part of the how that's how Chihuahuas are, but it just makes me laugh sometimes because they get really jittery and stuff. So sorry, bad joke.
I'm not
sorry,
a bad. No, you're good. I'm not a fan of those little dogs. I'm not like it. Little dogs in general kind of piss me off. But I love animals though, but just they're always so loud and barky, and I've been bit, ankle biters I call them, because they always bite me on my ankles, and I'm against hurting animals, like in general, like any kind of animal. I'm the kind of guy where like I grew up fishing my whole life, but I'm not a fan of catching fish because of pulling the hooks out of them. I'm not a fan of putting worms or minnows live bait. I'm not a fan of that. Any animal, even from an insect all the way up to a large animal, like I'm not wanting to hurt anybody, anything. If I can go through my whole life without inflicting pain on anybody, I'm a pacifist. So I believe in like non-aggression and everything has a consciousness or a soul or feels pain, even all the way down to our vegetation, right? Mushrooms and plants and things, like they communicate with each other through nerve endings. So it is what it is. But
Yeah,
AJ Pro
absolutely.
123, your name looks very fishy. I'm just saying, coming straight out of the gate with the high, I'm expecting you to ask me to buy best viewers or to sell me something, but I could be mistaken. You could be an awesome person. So how are you, AJ? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you enjoy your stay here. We got the wonderful Queen of the Damned here. Call me AJ. Ooh, see, I like that. I like that response. Call me AJ. I like that. Want to hear some jokes? Uh-oh. We got someone who's coming in with jokes, chat. Do we want to hear them? Do we want to hear the jokes, chat? I think we'll give you one joke, AJ. Can you give me one? Give me your best joke. Hank's like, no, we don't want to hear your joke. AJ's the joke, chat.
I got dad jokes. Dad jokes.
Yeah, you tell me a joke, Queen. Give me a dad joke.
So, I had a dream about a muffler. And the next day, I woke up exhausted.
All right, Chad. That was a good stream. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Appreciate it. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, the mechanic dad joke there. I liked it in the stream.
It's corny, but it's funny. I just always like laugh at that. It's stupid, but it's funny.
No, it's good. I like it. Here we go. AJ's joke. Me going to jail after telling an orphan to rob a bank so that they would be wanted to rob a bank so that they would be wanted. Oh my God. That's terrible. I get it, but that's terrible. He told them to rob a bank so they would be wanted because they're an orphan and they're not wanted. I get it. It's terrible.
Oh, I just got that too.
Oh. Coming from somebody who grew up not wanted, that hurt me in my heart. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Tech difficulties in the stream. Yeah. Laughed exactly 0 times. Yeah. Yeah. Hang's like, yeah, not entertained. I'm not completely useless. I make a fantastic bad example. Yeah. Well, welcome in, AJ. How did you find the stream? Was it from someone in here? Was it from social media? Or were you just browsing through, just chatting, and thought you'd come in and talk to us crazy clowns here? What is the knight's favorite fish?
Well, hello, beautiful.
I am not sure. What is that? And thank you, Andrea Anderson. Andriana Anderson. Welcome into the stream. Thank you for the follow. A swordfish. Oh my goodness. Hello, just scrolling. Awesome. Well, glad to have you in. Hopefully you enjoy the show. We run a podcast talk show here called the Jokerdad Spotlight. We're on our episode 138th now, so we've highlighted 138 W streamers and content creators. Queen of the Damned being the most recent one here. Awesome artist. So if you like art streams, you like to get to meet and check out people who are creating, virtual art or even paintings. She has some W paintings here that she showed us earlier. Highly recommend going over there. Or if you just like to catch some variety games, mostly highlighting horror genre games, highly recommend also dropping a follow. But I appreciate you guys coming in. Love her background. Yeah, the background's awesome. I love it as well. That was the first thing I commented on this morning when she pulled it up. It's a good background to go along with the vibe. My grandma has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the zoo. You was on recommended. Yeah, I appreciate that. Do you guys stream as well? AJ, are you a streamer, content creator? How about you? Is it Andriana, or I'm terrible at reading names. Adriana. Yeah, I think it's Adriana. While recommended works. Yeah. I don't stream at the moment. Maybe in the future, Adriana, but people call me Addie. Okay, Addie. Well, nice to meet you, Addie. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you don't have any clown phobia because, right here is a clown. But if not, we appreciate you being here. If you do have a clown phobia, the door is over there. No, I'm just kidding. Some people like us. No, I love the clown look going on. Awesome to have you then. But no, even if you didn't, we have some people who are fearful of clowns, but they tolerate me. I don't know how they do it, but kudos to them pulling through their struggles.
Did you ever see my face paint that I did for Halloween last year? I don't know. I
haven't. No.
So I did a couple of community challenges with my community, and I did the first one I did was Pennywise. The second one I did was I think it was like there was Joker, there was Captain Spaulding, and there was another one. I couldn't remember, but I did like quite a few. Oh, Ghostface, yes. So I did like a couple of face paints on stream for Halloween.
Oh, that's awesome. It sucks that I missed that. Yeah, I don't think I think I met you maybe February. I'd have to go back and check. It was a couple months ago, and I'm trying to think how I met you. I obviously I think I met you through mutuals, but again, it wasn't until recently that I had noticed that In Love and Tiny's we're mutual friends as well, from them.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
I think it was through Reaper Central actually, because I know that you were in Reaper Central, and I chat sometimes in there. But I think it is from In Love and Tiny.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, Reaper Central. I've been in there for several months now, so I think that is where I saw you originally. That's awesome. Alice in Wonderland overlay complete. Finally, let's go. So do you have any rituals or routines that you go through before going live? Like things that you do
So I just get my coffee ready. I make sure to use the restroom, so I'm not like kind of already needing to go to the bathroom right away. Just make sure that I'm good to go. It takes me no longer than like 10 minutes to get ready. So because I'm already pre-prepped for stream.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good thing to do. You know, I've made that mistake myself. I think that's a mistake all of us have made. We get in the hype mood of streaming, and we're like, okay, I got to start streaming, and then I start streaming, and then I'm like, oh shit, I didn't have a cigarette. I didn't, you know, when I used to smoke, but you know, you didn't get no water. You're sitting there like dehydrated with no water nearby, so now you got to like tell Chad or everybody, I'll be right back. I got to get some water, stuff like that. We got,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, that's good. That's good to do, to get all the ducks in a row. We got, oh my God, AJ with some more jokes. Why did Beethoven eat all of his chickens? When asked them who was the best composer, was all they replied was Bach, Bach, Bach. That's funny. I like that one. That's being a person who likes classical music at times. I give that one a thumbs up. You're fired. I know, it says Hank. Yeah, he's like, you're fired. You're out of here with that one. What do you call a dog with no legs? Doesn't matter what you call him. He won't come anyways. Oh, that one's bad. That one hurts me a little bit. Poor dog with no legs. She was a pop star vocalist from the 90s who was in the movie Queen of the Damned. She died in a plane crash. Yeah. Leah. Yeah. Leah's been in a lot of great movies. I think she was in a couple. But yeah, I love that movie. Is that where your name came from, the movie, or you just like the name? How did you get your name?
I'm so sorry. My dog's going nuts. I told you that's why I'm gonna push the talk.
Yeah, no problem. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Addie, for that sub to the stream. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the club. Now you have your great ad-free viewing pleasure over the next 30 days there. So no ads for you. You also get some hype Jokerdad emotes. So we have some fun emotes, some flashy ones in there. We also, for every sub to the stream, we're going to read you your fortune today. So let's see what Addie's fortune is, guys, for the day. And then we also show you the wonderful clown shoes. So let's give you... We wore some great shoes for Queen today, so match her wonderful personality and her horror vibe. We wore the Jokerdad eyeball socks. So if you guys haven't seen these, and they're pretty cool because they glow in the dark, which you guys wouldn't be able to see, but the eyeballs glow in the dark when the lights go out. So pretty cool there.
Okay, so you asked me where did I get my name? So originally, whenever I was going to school and everything, long story short, Anne Rice was my favorite author, along with Dean Koontz and Stephen King. So like I thought of the idea of kind of naming my stream name or my Twitch name after Queen of the Dam. I love the book. The book was amazing because it has more stuff, details into the book. But the movie was good as well. I loved them both.
Oh, awesome. No, I agree. I'm a big Dean Koontz, Stephen King, and Anne Rice fan as well. Not so, I mean, I guess I didn't really read a whole lot of Anne Rice books, so I guess I'm like a little bit behind, but I did like Interview with the Vampire. I guess I never got around to, reading Queen of the Damned and some of those style books, but I imagine they are all great as well. And we did, Hank, we did give you your fortune. I think your fortune was let there be magic in your smile and firmness in your handshake. I think that was yours earlier when we opened it. You must have slightly missed that opportunity there to hear that. But yeah, that's the one we got for you. And then today, Addie, we got, today is the day you let it go. Your chance will come. I like that one. But thank you. I appreciate it. We do have... different socks every stream. We rotate between, I think we got 7 pairs of socks that we rotate through. So you might catch some of the pairs on different streams, but we kind of rotate through different ones. But yeah, thank you for being here. And these shoes, we always have our flashy clown shoes on. Look at these leather bad boys. I love them. But yeah, welcome into the community. And if you haven't got a chance, Addie, highly recommend joining the Kingdom of Clowns Discord. Let's give that there. We'll give a shout out to it, and I'll pin it here. And we're also going to throw up, I'm going to put up you have a Discord too, don't you, Queen?
Yes, it's called Queen of Damn Souls.
Nice. Let me go ahead and if you want to shoot me a DM real quick with the link, I'll put it in chat as well so you guys can join up if you'd
Absolutely.
like to keep updated with Queen when her schedules will be, when to just see her online or just maybe even chit chat outside of the stream. I think that's always the cool part is I know we can't always be live. For example, she streams in the evenings. Sometimes I can catch her streams if I'm up really late at night, having problems sleeping as well. But usually I'm in bed. But this is a way I can kind of catch in and check out her stream when she's not streaming or catch out some information on what's going on. Gotta go. Duty calls. Thanks for the interactions, and Queen, thank you for the support. No problem, Hardcore. Thank you for being here, showing some love to Queen, and being here to vibe with us this morning, and very much appreciated.
I gave you the link in your private messages.
Awesome. Let me go grab that real quick here. All right. I think it's trying to join right now as well from me. And then where we go? We got that. So we got that back up. Awesome.
So Hardcore is my sister-in-law.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, let's give Hardcore a follow as well. I think I might have earlier, but I might not have. Let me check here. Oh, there we go. I didn't, but thanks for the shout out, chat, for whoever did the shout out for Hardcore. Thank you, Zahabi. I appreciate that. Oh, I see what Chachi was doing. Chachi was trolling me earlier. He said the shout out shows the last game that I played, but then he changed the game to that weird, awkward game that I don't want to say on stream and then had me shout him out. So I see what he did. He tried to reverse card on me. I get it. I got trolled earlier. Didn't even realize it. You have an amazing community. Yo, I appreciate that. We do have an amazing community here, and they're filled with amazing streamers. So highly recommend checking out all these lovely people when you get an opportunity. But yeah, welcome along for the show. Sneaky Chuckles gave us a follow earlier too. Thank you. Yo, hello, Davina. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Coming in representing the TLC. I love it. Hopefully you're having a great Sunday. We got the lovely Queen of the Damned here. We will be wrapping up here after a couple questions, but we are going over to Queen. So I highly recommend you guys sticking around so we can vibe, hang out with Queen. What are your plans for today? Are you going to be gaming? You going to be doing some more art? What are we doing?
I'm pretty much gonna be doing some artwork because I'm not like normally late at nights I do the gaming because I can't sleep. So artwork is where it's like more chill.
Yeah, no, I agree. I love the artwork chill. Like I said, we were kind of vibing the other day and I just enjoyed the chill, just hanging out, relaxing. I was actually doing some content creating at the same time. So, I was sitting there editing some clips, going through that and listening to you and watching you draw on my other monitor. And then you would chime in. You'd have some good, interesting questions. We were engaging in quite a bit of conversation. And then you'd start drawing a little bit. I watch you draw. I'd do some clip making. And so it was a good rhythm. I enjoyed the vibe. So I think that's a big thing, is providing a vibe for people. And that's kind of what we do here. I think, we try to create that same type of vibe where we know that people are doing other things, right? They're gaming right now. They're maybe doing dishes or doing laundry because it's Sunday, right? Everybody's having to do that last minute chores of the week. Maybe they're out with family driving and they got me with the earbuds in their ear and they're listening to both of us chat. So I think, just providing a vibe for your community is like crucial. I think it's a big thing.
Yeah, exactly. So the best way to make that connection is to do something more chill, which the artwork is like my form of chatting because I can't just sit there and like stare. I have to have something because I have ADHD. So like I'd feel like I'm just like just staring. So I gotta have something to do.
Yeah, you have to change your name to Queen of the Stair, right?
No,
No.
definitely not.
So what's been your most memorable moment so far on stream? Have you had like some moment that's really stood out over the last like year and a half, 2 years you've been streaming?
I think the fact that I've made quite a few friends to game with, and I treasure those moments because we have a absolute blast as far as like playing games. Because like some of the clips that you showed were like one of those moments that was just I absolutely had a blast. Party animals. If I do have like a group of friends to play with, we absolutely have a blast. I do like all kinds of things as far as like trying to interact with my chat. Like I one night I was doing subs for shots, just so there's some interaction or some fun there. Like I do different kinds of things. I'll do community challenges for people. I try to make that interactions with my chat as much as I can.
Yeah, no, I think that's great. Anything that kind of interacts or brings some type of engagement with chat to your stream is always is a winner. Thank you for the follow, but you didn't have to. Yo, yeah, everybody follow everybody. I always say that, and again, it takes some time. I know for me, like I usually try to follow whoever I can, especially if I know they're content creators. I don't expect a follow in return. And I know some people who follow me, sometimes I don't remember to follow them, right? So it's nothing against them. But I always tell people, engage a few more times, right? Come back into the stream, say hi again, check it out. Eventually I'll try to remember to follow you back if I don't right away. But then again, I don't expect you guys to follow me. But if you enjoy the content, you want to be a part of the community, you want to check out the stream, check out other guests that we have on. Like we have some more guests coming on next week. And everybody has something to offer, either through personality, through knowledge, just something, even just good conversation. They might not be the best gamer, right? They're not pro at the games they play. They may actually be terrible at the games they play, but they're good human beings with a wonderful soul. And I think that's like at the end of the day, to me, like we were saying earlier, you touch basis on it, right? Like it's all about the person's personality and how they vibe with
Right.
you. And there's some
Yeah.
people like that I just don't vibe with, and unfortunately I don't come to their streams often, and it is what it is. And if I don't vibe with you and I'm not there, that doesn't mean that I don't like you or that I don't want to support you. Like I'll still support you outside your stream. I'll still push your content because I believe that there is someone out there who does vibe with that type of content, right? And
Yeah.
I'll still help you in your journey. But that just doesn't mean that necessarily. And I think that should go to others as well, right? There's some people who don't like clowns, some people who aren't big into the circus theme or the Joker theme. There's some people who don't like Fortnite, maybe fucking hate talk shows and could care less about other streamers. Those people aren't going to enjoy my content. But what they should do is they should respect the hustle and the grind, right? They should respect the effort that I put into the creation of the community, into the creation of my stream, to the effort I put into getting us where we're at today. They should respect that and want to return that favor as well. And I think that's the same mentality I try to have for other streamers,
Oh, absolutely. You nailed it on the head. There was, I think somebody, did anybody ask a question? I'm so sorry.
Let me scroll up. I know I've got both chats on both scenes. Always fun meeting people. Let's see here. I follow everyone. I love watching people on Twitch and chatting. Yeah, I agree with you there. Gave you a follow, Queen. Meeting new people is the best.
Thank you.
Careful. Everyone has a life, Joker, so everyone understands when you can't be there all the time. I mean, I get that. And I think the last 2 times that I've been in your stream, again, I've had to lurk. I'm a big lurker, and I tell people that. I can't always engage with everybody that I support. So if you guys see that you got like 10 viewers and no one's chatting, I'm one of those 10 viewers that's not chatting. And I think That's one of the biggest things that people have to realize, that there are people who care for you and a lot of people who do support you, but they're just not chatting. You know, they're not engaged and they can't be at the time, but they're still going out of the link to provide you with some form of support, right, towards your stream.
Right, because they're either working or they're just they still show that support when they're at work, so they can't be on their phone, because some jobs require you're not supposed to be on your phone.
Yeah, no, I'm that way. If I got caught on my phone while I'm operating, because like my job's a very fast-paced job. I work in retail, so there's no time where I'm like not doing anything. So I don't even have the opportunity to pull my phone out and tap somebody. And there's a lot of great streamers that I want to catch where their stream schedule lines up every day with my work schedule. So I never get to catch their stream, only when I'm off of work, right? When I'm like have the day off of work. And if I have the day off of work, I'm usually out doing things that I have to take and get done because it's my day off of work and I can't do these things any other day. So then I'm not watching streams. So it's kind of, or I might get a hair up my butt and go, okay, well, I'm not working today. So I'm going to stream today, right? Like it's my good opportunity to stream during an off time that I'm usually not on, because I know people can't catch me during my morning stream sometimes. Just like the other day, I was able to catch you when you were doing a day stream because it was the day that you were going to come on the show, but I was sick. So I was like, you know what? Like, I'm sick today. I'm definitely not going to go out and do anything because I feel like shit. So I'm just going to sit here and watch some streams. So I watched your stream. I watched like another stream or two that day. But I was only able to watch like maybe 3 to 5 streams that whole day, which is a very low amount of streams compared to, I know a lot of people who watch a lot,
I think somebody had a question for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead. What was that question? Because I'm looking through it and I can't find it.
What pieces of art is your favorite to do? That's what
Awesome.
Adriana asked. So my favorite pieces of artwork to do usually are like anime, or I'll do like animals, or it varies on like what I feel like drawing, but horror is one of the ones that I've kind of like gotten really into. So I would say like horror classics, like example Pennywise and Terrifier. My Terrifier came out amazing.
It did. I liked your Terrifier. I thought that was really great. When I came across that, I was like, oh, awesome. I was like, I really love the Terrifier character. I've yet to actually see, yeah, I know, don't hurt me, chat, but I've yet to see any of the movies, and I hear they're really gruesome. And I'll have to check them out because again, it's like a killer clown style movies. But no, I love your artwork. I think you do amazing with it. I'm going to say welcome in. We've got official Queenie here. Yo, I appreciate you, official, coming in, showing some love for Queen of the Damned. We also got Benism. How's it going, Ben? How are you doing, my man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. But lurkers, I find them the best ones when they lurk because they're always there looking. Exactly. And I think that's the biggest thing is some people like to just very antisocial too. Lurkers are people who don't want to draw attention to themselves sometimes. So they're unable to pull through to that social aspect sometimes. And they just like to feel a part of the community, be a part of the community, but not directly involved. So I think that's something too. There are lurk bots, though. Be careful for suspicious streamer names. No, exactly, Hanks. I agree with you there. That's something that we don't support within the community. We've had to remove individuals. We've removed some of those individuals at times off of our team because of false engagement in the communities. Where they'll go above and beyond to fake their engagement. With being active or involved. They'll also fake the engagement within their stream of who's actually watching them and their viewer count numbers. So they'll prop themselves at the top of the list while providing mediocre content and make you feel like you're watching something genuine. And I think that's misleading. And unfortunately, it is what it is. I purge about 4 to 10 bots a month that show up. You can tell because they will have no streams, 1 clip, and new accounts. Yeah, that too. Harley Quinn is badass, but who was the best Joker? I only use it for streamers who has a clown pipe, so Harley Quinn is for Joker, yeah. Yeah, no, That's awesome. I have a special emote for Joker, and when I'm in here, it's one of mine, but it's Harley Quinn. Yo, we love Harley Quinn here. Awesome, awesome. But no, it's I think we've got just one or two more questions, and then we'll be coming over, Queen, to hang out with you. But again, I want to thank you for coming on the show. I had a blast today. We got to know you quite a bit. We got to check out some of your clips. We're gonna actually put in, now that we have this downtime, your Discord. I copied and pasted it. I thought I entered it earlier, but it didn't go through because it's been froze here in my chat. There we go. Let me hold on. Queen's Discord. There we go. Queen's Discord, and we're gonna pin it here. So I recently joined Queen's Discord. So if you guys would like to keep up to date on Queen's community, I highly recommend joining over, saying hi. Just joined. Awesome. So I know you're busy, Joker, but how are you, and how is your friend next to you? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I don't know. You mean this friend up here, Joker baby, or this friend right here next to me, Queen? We got a lot of friends here. But no, it's awesome to have you in here. Both of them. Yeah, I think Joker baby's doing pretty good. He got to say hi to everybody earlier. And I think Queen's having a good time. But I'll let Queen answer that.
Yeah, I am. I'm not trying to interrupt you in any way, so.
No, you're fine. This is your show. This is your episode. You interrupt me anytime you want. If you notice questions that I can't see, because sometimes I get lost in the sauce here, and it's hard for me to juggle everything too, because I'm looking at like multiple screens. I'm making sure the stream's still running okay. So it's like, oh, my ADHD is gone.
I gotcha. What games are I into? Is that what you're trying to ask?
Yeah, I think she wasn't here in the beginning when we covered over the games you play.
Oh, absolutely. I can touch that really quick. So two main games that I usually try to play the most is Phasmophobia and Demonologist, but I do play a lot of variety games. I play a lot of Party Animals because it's like it copes with my ADHD really well. I used to play Fortnite. I don't play it as often because I don't have a full group. But yeah, like Party Animals, Demonologist, and Phasmophobia.
Yeah, that'll be a mutual that we do. I'll play Phas with you sometime if you play Fortnite with me. So we'll have to set up some collab if you're down, even off stream. I like to play a lot off stream, but I also like to collab on stream. So we can always set up something to get some people. I know we're gonna maybe do a Phasmophobia event in the future, so that might be something we do in the community. So I'd love to have you a part of that since you're a Phasma player.
Absolutely. Just let me know.
Yeah,
and
you were doing Party Animals? Wasn't that what you were doing the other day?
Yes, I love Party Animals because the fact that it's just very entertaining to me. I love to beat the crap out of other players, so like the frying pan, the shovel, and also the lollipop. So it's one of those things where it's just like it's fun to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she did, Davina. She mentioned scary games. I played Phas VR, and I never cried so much. Oh my goodness, I didn't know they had Phasmophobia on VR. That must be really cool.
Yes, they do. It's actually a lot more. I would say a little more scarier if you have VR on because they actually get up in your face. It's scary.
Oh yeah, no, that's got to be. I don't know if I could do that. Those VR games with scary games. Yeah, I think we have both Zahabi and then Davina said what kind of scary games. But what's your favorite one? If you had to pick one favorite scary game that you've played so far, what would it be?
Hands down, I would say probably Demonologist because of the jump scares alone. I've gotten scared from that game multiple times.
Yeah, I like the eeriness of Demonologist. Like, I would have probably got Demonologist first and just played that one, but I bought Phasma first, and I haven't played Demonologist. But I think if I did play Demonologist, it would probably be mostly that game because I just like the maps or the stages, I guess you would call them, or boards, or depending on how old you are and what you call them. Because I'm an old head, so I call them boards, even though that's like not the correct terms, I guess.
Yeah, hands down, demonologist would probably most likely be the one that scares me the most. Of course, the mortuary assistant has some good jump scares as well. That scared the crap out of me when I first played that.
Yeah, I had we had Let's Be Frank. Let's Be Frank's been on the show. He's done a lot of horror games, and I asked him what his scariest games that he would recommended, and he said the same. Mortuary Assistant. And have you ever played Madison?
I think I've seen only gameplay of that, but no, I haven't. Not yet.
Yeah, I think he said Madison, and I've only seen a little bit of that too, and it looks scary, but I still think Mortuary Assistant is better in my opinion. I like the environment and stuff of that game better. But yeah, so if you, one of our last questions here is if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? Where would your destination be?
I would probably most likely say probably like Iceland or Alaska or Colorado. Those are like kind of in the juggle. Because like honestly, I think I'd choose Colorado over both of them because I have family there, some family, and then of course I heard it's beautiful there.
Oh yeah. No, it is pretty beautiful. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. We've got a friend who lives with his cats in a van, and he travels. He goes all across the west coast, up and down the coastline, and he's always showing pictures of him camped out in a wonderful, beautiful area, and makes you definitely enjoy it. To see the scenery and know, he's living the best life with his animals, and single guy, so he doesn't have to stay locked down to an area, to a specific job. He's a tradesman, so he works like temp jobs doing fixing up things and this and that, enough to make money for gas, right? And then food for himself, and then he's on to the next rodeo. But yeah, looks like what's the most scariest game you've ever played and you'd probably never play again because of it being scary?
There's not really a game that I would not stop playing because it doesn't really. I mean, yeah, it does jump scare me, but I would never not stop playing those games because like I said, my dad was the one who like watched a lot of horror stuff when I was a kid, and I guess that's how I grown to love in horror stuff. Because I think the first movie that I saw was like the Twilight Zone, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, the classic It. That was one of them that terrified me. And of course, Nightmare on Elm Street with like Freddy, how he does like his creepy, trying to kill people in their sleeps. The one thing that actually made me laugh the most was like where he stuck his tongue out in the phone, where she didn't realize she was like in her dream state. That freaking, I just started busting out laughing for that.
Yeah, no, that was good. I like that part too. It's like, it's all coming out of the phone. It's like, get me a kiss. Freddy scares me. Yeah, Freddy. Like I said, Queen asked me the other day what was my favorite horror. And I said Freddy. Freddy's always been the whole dream state. It's like you can't escape having to fall asleep. You have to fall asleep eventually, and then you're in his world, right? You're in Freddy's world where he calls the shots, and then they had the movie Dream Warriors, which was always cool. I always thought, these people who can have special powers and abilities in the dream state and fight back against Freddy. I always thought was cool too. So I just thought they really did a really good job on that movie. I think it was Dream Warriors and then Dream Child, or maybe it was Dream Child first, then Warriors. But
So,
really cool.
fun fact, my sister-in-law, hardcore, her daughter actually met Robert England, and she's got pictures of him. Like they're actually at her house and stuff. And I was like, no freaking way, that's awesome. So yeah, she actually met Robert England.
Oh, I'm so jealous. That is awesome. Yeah, that would be a great opportunity. I'd have been a fanboy. I'd be like, please sign this. Please, I want a picture. I need a selfie.
Oh yeah, she's got pictures of him. I was like, damn it.
Yo, we got, yeah, there you go, Davina. I gave her a shout out there. Click on that. Give a heart button there. Go ahead and click it. Show some love. We've got the Discord also pinned in chat. So if you guys want to join our Discord, highly recommend doing so. I think we just got one more quick question and then we are done for the day, but we will be going over to Queen. So please, please, please stick around so we can show some love, come over, hang out for a bit. Check out some of her digital artwork. She'll show you some of her amazing work that she's been doing recently. So highly recommend sticking around and checking that out if you can. But I know a lot of you guys, you've been here for the full 3 hours. It's hard to expect you to sit any longer. So if you got things you got to do, drop in the lurk, drop in the tab. Once we come over, it's very much appreciated. So maybe somebody who has a little bit of extra spare time can come in and catch Queen. Yo, Mega Mediocre, another big W. Appreciate you coming through, my man, showing some love for Queen here. But yeah, so the last question is, what's your biggest fear, Queen? What fears do you have? Things like that.
I would probably most likely say burning to death or drowning to death because as a kid, my dad would like do like the grill outside and stuff, and I think I don't remember what age I was. I'm sorry, I can't recall, but when I was younger, I ended up hitting the grill with my back and I burned it, but luckily it didn't go to a 3rd-degree burn. So that actually kind of like put like a traumatic kind of thing. So if I touch anything that's really really hot, it kind of makes me. It's a trigger moment. It's weird to explain, but yeah.
No, I understand that completely. It's terrible. I've when I was younger, I picked up a big piece of burning charcoal out of a grill. I was really young. I think I was like 5 or 6. My family was having a barbecue. It was late at night, and one of the coals must have came out of the grill. And all I saw, like I didn't even think about the grill and what was going on. All I saw was this big glowing orb in the ground. And I just walked over and went to pick it up. I didn't realize it was hot. I was young, right? You just see something glowing, and then, oh my goodness, Joker Mom must be baking. Their alarm's going off. We're burning. We're burning. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Speaking of burning, no, exactly. Fire! What the Queen jinxed us. No, I'm just kidding.
Tom Cruise without the fire.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it's terrible. Like I would not wish that upon anybody. And like you said, drowning is another not so fun way to go. I can only imagine, suffocating and drowning on fluid in your lungs. That's got to be a horrible way to go.
Somebody has one more question for me. They said, do you believe in ghosts and have you seen a ghost? Okay, so I don't want to scare anybody, but okay, I will tell you my most scariest experience ever. So, like I said, I lived in Tennessee with my parents, right? And they had 20 acres. So long story short, I had a friend who lived nearby. She was taking me home because I didn't have a vehicle at the time. And at this time period, we had flip phones, but they never had cameras or anything. So she was taking me to my parents' house, the end of the driveway. There was a 6-foot body or some sort that did well. It had eyes, but it had no body. It was invisible or something. I don't know. I don't understand it. It was crazy. We were 100% sober. I didn't drink and I didn't smoke when I was younger at all. But they literally looked at us and it blinked intelligently. It had yellow eyes and it scared the crap out of me and my friend. And we looked at each other like, are you seeing this? And so she tried to drive towards it and it took off within the blink of an eye, and I saw its shadow because we had only one neighbor and they had a street light. So from like its shoulders and then all the way down to like its hands or claws or whatever you want to call it, it was terrifying. It literally looked like a real monster. Like, I know y'all are probably like, you're crazy. True fact. That's what I seen. And I can't get nobody to like believe me because my brothers thought I was freaking crazy. They said it was a deer. I was like, that was not no deer.
Yeah, no, I believe in stuff like that. Some people believe that's like some people say there's a big argument out there between aliens and demons, ghosts. There's these things where some people believe there's different species of aliens out there, and the aliens are what some may appear as ghosts or demons. So there's a wide spectrum, and there's supposedly all these different sorts of species of aliens or demons. So it's like it's tough to say, but I believe that we're definitely not alone on this planet. We're definitely there's more to what meets the eye. Are we in some giant computer simulation? Is this all make believe? Is this perception of our reality, and we're just like tapped into the matrix in some hibernation incubator being siphoned out of our resources, being used as some battery somewhere? Who knows? But I'm just
So
Oh, go
sorry,
ahead.
one more story is you touched up on demons as well. My daughter, the place I used to live before I moved, she actually seen a pair of red eyes at one point. I literally had to get the house blessed. I know I'm not touching up on religion whatsoever. I'm just saying that we had to cleanse our house because she literally seen something with a pair of red eyes in her closet. So I'll just leave it there.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, there's some crazy things that happen in the world, and it's hard to, I feel like we have a strong sense of these things, what we believe or what we portray to be real or what happens. But like I feel like we just don't have a clue. I mean, you have an understanding, that things are crazy and who knows what's going on. But I just feel like we'll never truly understand. And when we will, drugs are bad, Chad. Yeah, it's a good acknowledgement there, Zahabi. Drugs are bad. Lay off of them, Chad. Yeah, you guys are wowing out. Okay,
I'm
no, I'm
not.
just kidding.
No, drugs are bad. Okay, we shouldn't do them.
Yeah. On that note, chat, it's a good way to end the stream with that comment. We got some Dare T-shirts. Did you ever get a Dare T-shirt when you were a kid? Did you ever?
Yeah,
You did?
I got rid of it. I was like, it was just
It's vintage now.
honestly.
No, I'm just.
Yeah, it is vintage, but I didn't care. Like honestly, I thought that was like I understand they were trying to educate us, but they could have done a lot better with their freaking video. It was just like really.
This is your brain on drugs. With the egg in the skillet. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Or that using a dog. They try to win you over with what was it, McGruff? I forget the dog's name, but something McGruff.
I can't remember exactly what the dare was because all I remember is like just the shirt with like the letters and everything. I don't think they ever had like a mascot for where I lived in Tennessee. They just kind of touched up on everything what the drugs did, and it was just to me it was kind of not put together. It was kind of like it didn't grasp my attention. So they could have done better. Do better.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got. I suppose I'll answer this question about ghosts. What ghosts have you seen instead of putting a smile on your face? I've had a few incidences, but one of them that really stood out was even here in the building I'm in. It was when I lived on the opposite side of this apartment building. I came home late at night, and the second story floor, or like I live on the second floor, or did on the other side of the building, and it was the apartment from the entrance to the floor. So I would come up the stairs, I'd open the door, and my door was right on the opposite side. But to the right, if I went right, and I'm at the very end of the hallway. So if I go right, you see all the way down the hallway to where like the middle of the floor is. Or the middle of the building is, and then you take a left there, and then you go to the entrance of the building. So you can go in either right side of the building, left side, or middle of the building to get in. I go in the left side and then go to the second floor and then into my apartment. And I came in really late one night. It was like midnight. Same thing, sober as can be. Just got back from a friend's house. I go into my apartment. So I walk straight in. I just look forward. I don't look down the hallway, and I go to get my keys into the door, and I look all the way down the hallway. So I just turn my neck and look all the way down, and there's a young kid in like Victorian style clothing, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I looked, and then like it just stared. I stared so my eyes could focus on what I was seeing, and that's what I made out, and I could see it clear as day. And then I like blinked and like thought to myself for a minute. And after I blinked, I still saw the image, and I in fear, I kind of looked away. I just was like, looked back forward to get into my fucking apartment. And then I opened the door, and right before I went into the door, I looked back, and the image was gone. And I was like, holy fuck, like my heart sank.
That's crazy.
And then I was kind of scared to go in my apartment at that point. I was like, I don't know if I want to fucking come inside my apartment, because I was living alone at the time. My kids weren't there. So it was just me in an apartment that was just myself. And I was kind of fearful. It was like the first time I've really been fearful of the unknown, I guess, or what could happen being there. But I didn't want to let any bad entity into my home. Kind of like a vampire. I feel almost like you have to welcome that type of negative energy in, and I don't want that type of negative energy. So yeah.
So someone did ask if I was into like the Game of Thrones or Walking Dead. Yes, I loved Game of Thrones, good show, and then Walking Dead, I kind of dropped off interest from that after they supposedly got rid of the actor, or like the guy who played the cowboy, Rick. I think it was Rick.
Yeah, Rick Grimes.
But I just haven't really touched back with Walking Dead, but I watched it up to a certain point.
Yeah, no, I fell off to like season 3 or 4. Walking Dead, I kind of fell off and kind of lost interest. It was really good up into those seasons, I feel, but they started spreading it out a lot more. And I also like Game of Thrones. I think those are good.
I'm obsessed with Stranger Things and the TV show Lucifer, and there's another one that I binge watched the crap. Supernatural. Supernatural, hands down. I absolutely love Dean and Sam.
Awesome. Yeah. No, I've heard those. I've heard Supernatural. I had a friend who watched that. He always swore by it. Loved it. So I need to check that out in his memory too. He's no longer here with us, but really great dude. He had his ups and downs, struggles with addiction and struggles with, things, but he was a great guy.
That.
Yeah, no, it happens. I've lost some good ones along the way, and he really enjoyed that show. I haven't caught Lucifer. I've also heard that was a really good show. So I think I need to check that out. There's one with Keanu Reeves. We were talking about Matrix and stuff, but Devil's Advocate, is that what the movie's called? Al Pacino, Keanu Reeves, Charlize Theron, I think it is. Really good movie there. Constantine is a good movie too. Yeah. No, Constantine's good, but yeah, Devil's Advocate. I highly recommend you guys checking out that movie. A great movie. Yeah, Zahabi. See, Zahabi knows what's up. We have a good taste on movies, and yeah, that movie's really good. If you guys want to Google it and check it out, see, I don't think I've seen it on any streaming platforms, but yeah, definitely Devil's Advocate. I'll check it out. Yeah, you definitely want to check that movie out. But no, guys, we're gonna. End of Days is good too. In End of Days, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think I've seen it with Arnold. Yeah, I haven't. I think it's been a minute. I think I watched it once, but it's been a while. I think I need to watch that again to kind of recap on the story and get up to date with it. But yeah, End of Days I hear is a good one too. But yeah, guys, we're gonna get over to Queen and hang out with her. Queen, if you'd like, you can take a good 5-minute, 10-minute break. Get your ducks in a row if you need water, restroom, all that jazz.
Yeah, about 15 minutes because I need to eat because I'm getting clammy. That's a sign I need to eat. It's low blood sugar or low sugar or something like that. So
yeah, no, that's good. Get some sugar in, you get you some food. I don't blame you. But yeah, just private message me when you're ready. We're just going to do some just chatting, hanging out for a minute while you get ready.
For sure. Are you okay with me just turning my camera off while I'm
doing
what I need to do?
Yeah, you just go ahead and disconnect from VC. just shoot me a DM here on Discord, and we'll get over to you when you're ready.
Okay. Yeah. Give me 15 minutes.
Sounds
and I'll
good.
be ready.
All right. We'll see you soon.
All right. Yes. See you.
Yep.